Very
It's
really
like
good.
when you are not seeking something, you get to, finally find them.
Yeah, very true.
Okay, Racket, so what's your three spells? Hunter's Mark, you get free.
Yeah, cure wounds. But again, I don't want to use fairy
All good, you can skip and
because
add
like
something else.
you're not making hunter's mark non-consent, right?
No.
Then fairy fire is not. I don't like.
Be right back.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. We all know you are just going to vomit out the Santuri, sorry, the Kashi that you're
Oh, fairy
Mm.
drinking.
fire is free or what? 1 second.
What do you
For
mean
Swamp
free?
Keeper. I think fairy fire is free.
Uh,
Yeah,
uh, uh,
it is.
for Swamp Keeper?
It is. That's why I have it.
Okay, Swamp Keeper gets it, yeah.
I just know fairy fire because I'm swamp keeper.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you have
Okay,
Hunter's
cool.
Mark and Fairy Fire. Get three
Okay.
more. Yeah,
Okay. Fine.
yeah. My boy Victor already has a nice throat. Victor, we want to see the ice cubes floating in the, hitting in the glass. Please
Yeah,
give us that beat, please.
but that timing was
Like,
perfect, you know.
uh,
When he he was telling Adina, "I'm not responsible for whatever
yeah,
that."
like a James Bond villain, the ice cubes going in his whiskey
Yeah,
glass.
yeah. True
And
Yakuza.
why is the ranger spell is so trash? The
Yeah, man.
so
That's
Aren't
bad,
why
dude.
aren't Rangers like considered OP class?
I highly.
in
I mean, that's because of some of the class features.
combat, combat
Yeah,
features.
like Hunter's Mark is like a really good spell, and I
Yeah.
think the Slayer archetype is like really good. Monster
Hmm.
Slayer archetype
Okay.
because
Yeah.
uh, because you get
Even
that
the
you get the extra damage no on anything that's not full HP.
Hmm.
yeah,
Uh,
and I think that one also the one that hides in the shadows. What's it called? Gloomstalker. I've heard
Gloomstalker
good
is
things
also
about
very
them.
good. Yeah,
Heard good things about them.
Gloomstalker is
Yeah.
good at any dungeon, dude. Like how to say, while in darkness you're invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision. So like you literally
Oh,
like the goblins and
okay.
other like things that are in the dungeon, they can't see you at all. So quite broken in dungeon.
चलो let's start in 2-3 minutes. Finalize कर दो एक बारी अपने spells. So yeah.
Yeah, now you can compare like Fey Wanderer third level feature to the Swamp Keeper third level feature. Like seriously, it's like so bad.
So, Kunj, hello.
He's not here. He said he'll be right back.
Yeah, Victor.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
ठीक
here.
Victor,
है.
Victor.
तू जा.
क्या हुआ?
जा
बोलो.
अरे जा ना.
अरे चला जा
अरे
यार.
कहाँ
जा
गया था?
रे.
कहीं नहीं था मैं.
जा रे.
Bruh, I
जा
was
ना.
just muting. I wanted some more food from mom, so that's why I muted. बोलो बोलो क्या हुआ?
Nothing. I've decided. I'll swap disguise self with Bane, and I'll swap hold person with silence.
Silence. Very nice.
Yes. Only I speak.
But you can't swap two spells, na?
Oh, I only swap one spell, huh? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll first swap because adding Bane will not be intuitive because that's two concentration spells. So I'll first swap hold person with silence. Also because I've continuously failed hold person, so might as well just swap that shit out.
Oh, okay. I see four. I see six spells in your spell list, bhai.
Why?
You gotta have. Hellish Rebuke is free for your
I
race.
don't know why it's on my spell list. It was not there
No,
before.
Hellish Rebuke you get for free because you're a tiefling.
Yeah, I
Hellish
know, but
Rebuke.
why?
That
I don't know why is it is in my spell list though.
That's how it works, no?
Okay.
you must have added it now.
No, I didn't add it. It was Hellish Book. I have access to it from my course sheet.
Yeah, dude, but gets added to spell list because that's how Roll20.
Your race, it's part of your racial feature. We just added it so you remember. You can remove that and add to level 2 spell lot, but do that whenever you want. I see disguise self, healing word, sleep, Tasha's hideous laughter, enhanced ability, and whole person changed to silence. So
Yeah.
that's 4 plus 2 6. Add one more.
I have to add one spell now.
You
Okay.
get 7 spells, yeah. So it could be either 1 or level 2.
Either one or
So
level.
So you can add a Bane, nah?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
add Bane.
That's sure.
And next level, remove disguise self to
Yeah, yeah,
something
yeah,
else.
sure.
And it doesn't have to be level 1 spell. You can remove level 1 spell and add level
Yeah.
2 spell
Cool.
or
Let's add Bane.
level 3. Yeah.
Let's add Bane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, like this
Okay.
hunter class is fucking. This hunter subclass fucking broken, dude. What?
Broken as in OP broken or like fucking broken shit, man?
OP broken, dude. Like what? Oh,
Like I said, only think
God.
about spells now. Forget it. Forget it. We don't want Vani. You don't want to break Vani's heart now.
No, no, no. I'm not. I won't change. I won't change. I like Swamp Keeper. I like the concept. I like what
Stop
you
reading
can do.
Hunter.
The utility of.
Stop reading Monster Hunter or Slayer जो
No,
भी है.
but seriously, I want you guys to look at the difference between the Fey Wanderer third level feature and the Swarm Keeper third level feature. Like,
Okay.
who thought of this? Like this balance?
Yeah, man, not everything is balanced. And I kind of hate it, but I also kind of like it. But it sucks, man, when you have a
No,
good
like it's not.
flavor.
It's not like something is different that is weaker and like something is different that is slightly stronger. It's literally lesser. Like it's the same thing but lesser. That's
Oh,
what the fuck out of me because you look at third level Fey Wanderer, it's dreadful strikes. Uh, Once on your turn, when you hit a creature with a weapon, you can deal 1d4 psychic damage. Great.
yeah.
Now you look at Swarm Keeper. Once on your turn, when you hit something with a weapon, you can do one of three things. You can do 1d6, or you can move them up to 15 feet horizontally, or you can move yourself 5 feet horizontally. Like, are you seeing the
So
difference here? Not just
Swamp
more
Keeper is
damage, but like more options.
more options, yeah. And more option is much better than more damage because
Yeah,
utility,
except you
man.
have both. You have
You
both
have
more
both.
damage and more options.
So to top out of what's happening is Araknyd is enraged by the idea that his subclass is better than the other. Come on, my guy.
You can say that, but like, yeah.
Weirdest thing to be mad about.
He doesn't be mad about Araknyd.
I literally picked the one of the weakest subclasses for my bard character.
How am I
What?
better
Which?
than myself? How is that possible?
Hmm. It's because
Well,
It's because you of today are better than you of yesterday.
Wow,
Philosophy.
philosophical.
Damn,
So
damn.
Hashtag home.
Like next,
Holy
next you're
shit.
gonna say there are
it's
more
so
sand,
deep.
Can't.
there
It's
is more
so
sand
deep.
in the
Nigrat
galaxy
is,
than there are stars in the ocean.
yeah, it's so deep that Shab Nigurat is opening portals and sending tentacles to drag us down. So deep, bro.
Dude,
Yes.
okay, so what, before we start, like Dungeons and Dragons trailer thoughts.
Okay.
I didn't watch it yet.
Bro, it's
I
great, man.
watched
It's
it.
great.
I like it.
Great, dude.
It's great.
I like it.
Also it's the creators who made Game Night. If anybody has seen that movie,
I've seen it. I've seen it.
so yes, so it's like yeah,
It's
you know
perfect.
those guys are
It's
in on
perfect.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
A lot of people were expecting it to be, meta commentary about, some guy playing in, fourth wall break and, I
exactly
am
what
at,
they're doing.
Yeah, even I had some friends that they were thinking that there's going to be a DM and there's going to be a fourth wall break.
yeah, but I think I like what they're doing right now. First,
Yeah,
tell us a story when you have built, a little composite word like MCU or anything. You can add more movies, complex stories a little bit later.
So there was
Imagine if they had if the first movie of MCU was Thor Ragnarok.
yeah.
I would have been so disappointed and never seen another movie after watching 3 4
What
failed
I'm
movies by now.
saying is, I don't think they're going to do the fourth wall breaking, but it's like it's not going to take itself seriously, like say Lord of the Rings and stuff. It's going
Yeah.
to be the spirit of the storytelling will be very much in the vein of how a random campaign in Dungeons and Dragons goes.
Exactly. That's what I
Yeah,
loved about
just
it.
like ours. Just
Yeah.
like ours.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some
Which is
very
what
tongue-in-cheek stuff.
they got the
In the,
vibe right,
I
and you
think
can
that
tell.
They got the
or
vibe
edit.
spot on. I will just say that.
Yeah.
Like
I think
It's
that's
something,
what TTRPG
like
is all about.
something drastic is going on in the world, and they're like, "So what do we do? Let's
Well,
just
let's
let's
go.
talk about it
Let's
over
go.
jelly, dude.
drinks.
They're
It
like,
makes sense. It makes
yeah, they're
Let's
sense."
like
go drink.
they're like jump into the jelly, which would have been a horrible option in every other area, but you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, but that's
But
exactly what somebody like us would do.
Hmm.
yep, displacer beat is gonna kill you. We want one more round. Let's go. Hide in gelatinous cube.
And
Amazing,
gelatinous
man.
cube is a
I
edible.
like
It's a
that.
monster. Of
And you
course,
know
they're going
what's
to
the
jump
best?
on it.
What's an untold good thing about this trailer? It's not adhering itself to the strict structure of rules as written,
Yes.
Yeah,
because
I heard
a
the druid turns into an
druid
owlbear.
can't turn into a owl bear in
Yeah.
fifth edition. They are like, fuck it, man. We don't care. It's a monstrosity. Owl is a beast. Bear is a beast. Fuck it. You can turn into an owl bear.
Ultimately, these guidelines, right? Like you,
Yeah, the
so you can
guidelines.
do whatever you want with it. That is the spirit of Dungeons and Dragons, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, and the thing is, like, bro, Chris Pine's Bard is like perfect because he sang that song as well, right? In the end of Spider-Verse. Like, he was the one who sang Spidey Bells.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that was Chris Pine,
Oh,
the original Spider-Man, like the one who dies.
Oof, nice.
Yeah, so him playing a bard is like perfect.
I want in second or third movie
Dude,
this to
I'm
be a
waiting to see. Like, did they show like was Vicious Mockery cast in the trailer?
Oh,
It's gonna be
shit.
a movie, man. It's a
Huh?
bard.
it
It's gonna be
has
cast.
to be there. It has to be
Has
there.
It
to
has
be.
to be
It
It's
there.
has
Yeah.
to be,
Bard,
dude.
it's gonna be there. I want him to cast friends on someone, and then they be full seductive and happy, and after 6 seconds everyone like backstabbing him because friends only last for 6 seconds. It's gonna be so great.
They even made a joke about the party having a plan, but actually no plan.
Yep.
Yeah,
There
they
is
Let's
no
make
plan.
plans that way.
Like live action Konosuba, dude. That's what it's on.
I mean,
Yeah,
Konosuba
uh,
is live is anime Dungeons and
Dungeons and
Dragons. Like,
Dragons.
Yeah.
I've been telling you.
Fair.
I legit want goddess to be his friend, accomplice. Great, man. Yep,
Like,
yep.
in the end, he comes with the loot, right? It ends with him with the loot, right?
I imagine a live
Yeah.
action Konosuba. Who's,
It'll be trash.
I mean, imagine what darkness a real life actress would go through. Holy shit, man! Oh my god, I am
See some
both
trauma.
thrilled,
It would.
thrilled, excited, and sad for her. Oh
I'm
shit.
I'm gonna be if you want to have live action Konosuba, just go to any Comic Con and watch a cosplay.
Oh
Oh no.
no.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
You know I'm
I've
right.
seen
I
I've
see what
seen
you
some
did there.
trashy I've seen some trashy videos of guys taking very shitty pictures, man. That's a very bad idea. Holy shit, man.
Uh, let's go. Like today, I'm psyched. Like I'm energized. I think there was something in the whiskey. Let's.
Great, let's go do the
Dame dame
wipeout
hai.
or Takeshi's
Dame
castle
ho.
thing.
Yeah.
Dame, no, you. I think it's rubbing. Your alcohol is rubbing on everyone now.
Had alcohol after so long, and it was like this is the first time I'm not having alcohol for abusing. It's like it's raining. I was listening to jazz because of Murakami, and I was like, okay, now this is a mood. I just want whiskey and listen to jazz and just enjoy. It's a vibe.
Oh damn. That's a good mood.
Yeah, that's the thing. So that is where. So that is what's elevating everything. Hey, well, let me just refill
Yeah,
my whiskey before I start. Okay, you just.
yeah,
I
yeah.
have a bottle of Magic Moments lying up somewhere.
Go for it, dude.
Go for it, dude, man.
Not really fan of
Take one little sip, man.
vodka.
Just to get
All
yourself
good.
energized.
Yeah, we don't want you to having deja vu of cuff from last week.
Like honestly, my friends
Mm-hmm.
spoiled me with like single malt, dude. I can't drink.
Huh? Wow.
Dude, he's like, I'm drinking whiskey. I'm like, dude, and I'm root for me.
Amrit.
Like
Okay.
this guy said whiskey, and I was like, I
Yep.
do miss, I do miss my laugh frog.
Yeah.
Ah, lovely.
Ever since
What do
since
what do
I'm
you
back,
guys what are you guys favorites?
I like very. cheap stuff because you can go out from and like have it. So
Yeah, I
black
mean,
label is good. Black label
Okay.
is good.
blenders, dude.
Yeah.
Blender.
Blenders.
Okay.
The it's like the fine wine of cheap restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Too. But really, dude, I got spoiled with like fuck La Frog and Glenfiddich and shit.
Oh, dude, you guys were talking about Lafra and Glenfiddich.
Yeah,
Uh,
single malt, bro.
I've been like recently. I've just been getting these Japanese whiskeys. I had Enso last. This one,
Ooh, I wanted to try that actually.
this one is Akashi Blue.
I've heard Japanese.
I've only tried Santuri. I have not even tried Akashi.
Did you actually go to like? Do you get it in India?
Yeah, it's right behind my home, dude. There's this thing called Q by Tonic. I walk there and it's like it's all
Oh
there.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Did they made you paint Japanese?
Hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Bend down and say Akari Masta.
How do I sound? Do I sound terrible? I got a new headset. I don't know.
Ooh,
You got a new headset?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it?
Nice. Oh,
Is it-
even I got a new headset. I got the PS5 headset.
Are you using that?
Whoa! Also, I have a PS4 headset. I don't know what this is, but it's something. It looks like I have lava on my head.
Okay.
we
Lava?
need pics. Need pics.
Lava.
Need pics.
Oh, also, yeah, I forgot. Like this horror podcast, which I was like producing with my friend, is going to premiere on Saturday. Right?
Ooh,
Great.
Ooh,
Drop
horror
the link.
podcast. I'm
Yeah.
intrigued now. Okay. Okay. Drop links.
Hero with my ISC friends.
For those who are watching the
Yeah.
stream, please stay tuned for a
Continue
link
it.
drop.
Bruh, link drop. I'll drop you the Spotify link. Yeah.
Oh, music
It's
sounds very nice.
But how's your new headphones, Luna? Good.
It's great. Everything sounds so loud.
Great. Perfect.
it's too overbearing for you. You can right click and decrease the volume. I
No man,
think it happens with a lot
I
of-
like Adina's excitement whenever. So as long as we are loud, Adina will be louder.
Yeah, I'm saying if we are loud, you can decrease our voice. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Okay. Araknyd, what's your final three spells?
my final 3 spells.
Oh man, are we not done
Yeah,
yet?
I was lamenting about how the ranger spell list is shit. Weak,
Uh-huh.
I will just do. Okay, you know what? I'll take Beast Bond.
Uh, Beast Bond help you bond with any animal,
Yeah,
or
any animal.
what?
Any animal.
Okay. You already have speak with animals now.
I do, but like that's to make them friendly to me. Then
I mean, if you look from a utility perspective, technically, in the end, you become friends with an animal. So both of the spells essentially do one thing.
no, but Beast Bond lets you communicate with it telepathic.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that's your final.
yeah, that
So speak with animals, Beast Bond, and
cure wounds.
okay,
Then
so
I
you're
have
removing
Fairy
Fairy
Fire
Fire.
plus Hunter.
Oh, Fairy Fire we have. Okay. Victor, did you find your seventh spell?
My seventh spell. Yeah,
Yeah,
we were
Harish,
gonna add that.
already there.
We were gonna add the Bane, right?
No. Oh, right. Cool. So we are removing this guy's spell on the next level and having
Yes.
Bane now. Okay. Guys, एक बार everyone write your spells in the chat right now. Luna,
All
Victor,
my
Renki,
prepared spells.
Araknyd. Yeah, just write in the chat.
Hmm.
There's gonna be 4, 5, 6 spells. Just write them in the chat.
Any reason?
It's good to know what we've added. Like we don't properly write our notes, so it's good to at least write some things so we can
No,
remember. Oh, that's what we did.
I have everything in my
Okay,
like extra sheet.
okay, man. Chalo. Whew.
My
We can
Cool,
ADHD
man.
start.
Let's
I'll
start the.
just yeah, I'll just paste it.
Whew. Chalo. Shall we start the game?
I'm all ears for the longest monologue of my life.
Yes.
What?
It's gonna be the
My
shortest monologue and short recap.
my,
Huh?
my body is
What
ready.
is this? What is this event, Kunj? Hello? Candlekeep 25. That's it. No clever title. No nice description.
Bro, every time I think I have a bone to pick with Megaswap right now. Every time I write a title name, Megaswap decides to write his own title in the video. I'm like, cool, fuck it, I'm
I
not gonna write.
I no, I
I'm like,
already typed the title and I keep it. We can change it to yours. I don't
This is
keep track
why
of
this
it.
is why you all should coordinate like 1 hour before the session to
हाँ, मेरे को
decide the
मैसेज
title.
कर दो कि ये टाइटल रखो, मैं कर देता
हाँ,
बिंदास.
I
sometimes क्या
blame
रहता है?
I blame the DM.
I mean,
I
yeah,
blame the
it's a DMing thing because what happens is sometimes you can't predict what's gonna be happen. So sometimes you do something and then you're like, okay, now this has become a bigger part in the story. So
See, dude,
technically,
it's
after
your
the
job.
episode,
It's your job as the DM to expect the unexpected.
Oh
okay.
shit.
So if we are having a
Password drop.
combat, if we are having a combat and Renki decides to have a great night with fish and fish friends, a very seductive night, I think title should represent that, right? Not what's happening in the combat or whatever is going
Probably.
on.
Fair enough.
Yes, so that's why we gotta wait till the episode drop, and that's why sometimes I leave the episode name because I feel like, well, anything could happen. Like today, you could go to Takeshi's castle and
No,
do
that's
your shit.
fine. So that but I
Or
don't know what's
you could go to the tunnel and do something. So
hmm.
either I have 3 or 4 titles ready, or that's why sometimes it's
We
good to leave the title.
we
And
still need to smoke that vial first. Like,
I mean, you did prepare identify, so it's a fair going on. You did at least say something in this whatever carnival. At least you can try to make people rejoice again and do that again. So yeah,
oh shit, yeah, we are in a carnival, right?
yeah,
Why
and
is
you have
Wow,
identify spell.
that seems like so long ago now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You can skip what Araknyd is doing. Let him go to his tunnel, and you can all go and visit the carnival.
I mean, I'll
Yep.
come back. I'll come back. But now my primary concern right now is how to get Jeremy out to the wilds.
Okay.
Like there
Uh,
would be
uh,
I would be happy.
cool. Luna, you were saying something.
Oh, it's nothing irrelevant. It's just that these earbuds literally have a
Did
thing
you,
for like
did
those
you say
box.
what? But sorry, I cut you off again. My bad, man.
It's okay. It's literally nothing important. It's just that, as I said, it's just that it has a thing for those box TVs. It's a headset that can be hooked to those box TVs. I don't know what they're called. The old TVs. It's the things where it's like the
Ooh.
red, blue, green, yellow cords.
Oh, okay. I think those are VGA cables from back in the day. We used to put them in the TV. But having that in the headset, ooh, man.
Yeah, it came with it, and I was like, wow. And now I could.
VGA cable is a very ancient technology, man. It was in 90s only. Even in early 2000s, we started to deviate from VGA cables. Huh? Why would they have in a new headset?
I don't
Find
know.
out today in Candlekeep Mysteries.
Yes.
The mystery of technologies. I don't know. Okay, Megasop, are you ready for the stream to go live? Megasop?
Megaswap is dead.
Yeah,
Mega swap. If
FF
you don't talk, you're
Megasop
gay.
is dead. Long live Megasop.
indeed.
Oh, Megalovania.
Shall we?
Is it work?
Yeah, shall we? I was waiting for your call, man.
Yeah,
If you
that's
are
fine.
ready, let's start live. Let's
Thank you.
start the live stream. Yeah.
It's
Let us know.
already we're already live.
Oh, we're already live. Great. Hi.
Hey, what up?
Okay. This is great. Yeah. Awkwardness and breaking everyone. Nice. All right. So I'll start with the recap of episode 24, which was titled Metal Heart, but I guess it's something else on the stream, thanks to our great video manager, Megaswap.
Oh man, I heard that slow clap. I heard it.
A guy who's metal based and he's got a heart, which is technically not metal. So, metal's heart, and a metal heart could be
I
also
will
more
update it
heartier than
right
a guy's
now.
heart. So,
Metal Heart. There we
no,
go.
don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do
We've
it.
seen it
All good.
live here, folks.
What happened?
Damn. Damn. This is we need some change in management over here, folks. We need to replace Megaswap with Runpie or Araknyd. Megaswap has a new job now. He's the
What happened?
team's party manager.
Okay.
Okay. All right then, folks. Let's start with today's session. So last time you met, as you were in this barrage of tentacles hitting you through the mist, as some of you, including Victor and Araknyd, were trying other ways. One of them was an ingenious move of befriending a ankylosaurus named Jeremy, who helped the party from the confusion and put the assailants on their back track. Last episode, it started with Renki and Luna pulling a certain figure from the mist, holding the hands of this enigmatic metallic guy who named himself Nick for not in control. He had someone else in his clutches, and as we pulled him out, it was this Loxodon levitating in the air with trunks blaring like a trumpet, his hands and bodies in a trance with a very ancient melody and voice language coming from his throat. As Victor puts him to the sleep and Loxodon makes one last ditch attempt at stopping him, it fails and the guy is put into a different kind of trance we call sleep. And with it, the spell that he casted, healing word. No, actually, create food and water. Actually, something else entirely. The whole barrage, the mist, everything goes down. We see assailants, and in the nick of time, you see the portal finishing over to a little minute speck. And with it goes two dead bodies, three dead bodies, a living body of Big Daddy trying to claw himself out but unable to. And with your friend Thorin. It was Thorin's idea to come over here to mingle with the Mafia King, the Wheat King. It was his idea to get into the fighting pits, and tragedy struck a chord, and he just goes away in this cesspool of thick and thin that took him with him. As you are left confused, is it wondering? Is it another loss of a comrade? Question mark. You find another comrade, or at least a spectacle, a good spectacle for Renki, seeing someone else who was more experimented than him. And you see this metallic guy who introduces himself. He unfurls his top hat and his halfling friends he called high towers.
Okay, dude.
Okay. Uh, and we continue with today's session as Luna totally enthralled and entranced by this figure.
Who's Luna?
Uh, uh,
I should.
it's
Who
on
indeed?
it's on you guys.
Who
You
indeed?
guys don't call yourself by your proper name. No.
I do.
And
I call him Adina all the time. What do
no,
you mean?
I mean on Discord it says Luna, and I
Sorry,
sometimes
I just keep it like that for like no reason. It's Luna.
Uh,
Adina. How do I spell Adina? Oh yeah, no, that's
Adina for today. If you
easy.
can write Adina on your most leftist side, Adina in brackets or something. So
Let
yeah,
me
The
open
format
chat.
that we have, right? Like Renki, me, and Elwyn.
yeah, everyone else is yeah, great. Yeah,
It's okay. You
as
can be a rebel.
enthralled.
You need to follow. Be a rebel.
Indeed.
Yeah. Put Adina on
As
the rightmost
as
side where it's hidden by the dot dots. That-
where it's hidden by the dot dots. Well played.
Yeah.
yeah, aging by the
Sorry,
dot
game. I
dots.
interrupted you 2 times. Please.
No man, no, please.
Thank you.
Like I say, I was really serious when I mentioned last episode. Your job as a party is to make me talk less. If you accomplish that, I think that's a victory for you. You have to make sure I speak less.
Okay.
So, as enthralled and entranced Adina is, swarming into the hands of the metal guy called Nick, we begin today's episode with Elwyn discovering a hidden passage through which hidden patches through his friend Ankylosaurus Jeremy came through, and the friends fighting enigmatic friend and their little for what we have a lack of term, but it's a very orange colored jelly that this friend has given you. We begin today from two different tangents, and yeah, who would want to take the story? Arachnid, do you wanna
I can do it.
first find out
Sure.
what's in there?
Yeah, yeah. So, what is the orange color jelly you're talking
That's with me, dude.
Uh,
about? Oh, it's okay. I thought like Jeremy randomly like spit out some orange jelly and
uh, Basically, Nick gave him something. It's good. It could be shady. It could be good, but he
yeah.
tells you not to take a small whiff. He said to wait for the night and to wait for a broadened horizon that it will unleash on your eyes, and he gives you something. I would remind you, Victor, now that you have identified, you can. Oh, sorry, Renki, you can
Hmm.
find out what it's all about. But before that, we'll start with Arachnid. Sorry, yeah, Arachnid, as he.
Who's Araknyd?
Yeah, Elwyn. I was even trying to correct myself, and then I felt like, no, his name is Arachnid only. Yeah. Elvin,
Yes.
as you get down, you spend 2-3 minutes looking at this area. Seems to be a cavern with like marble, like plaster of Paris kind of marble.
Hmm.
Looks pretty nice, pretty intense. Is it supposed to be so dirty or is it not? But right now it looks pretty nice.
Okay.
Like it has been used before, or maybe it's something new. Like there is less dirt in the cavern on the floors and the walls than it was on the upside. But yeah, the place looks pretty nice, and as you turn it stretches for about 50-60 feet.
Okay. So here I would like to ask, how many minutes has it been since I cast Speak with Animals? I
How
cast it in
much
the middle
long,
of combat, and I think after that there were like 4 more rounds. Then
how long does the spell last?
10 minutes.
I would say you would be in the end minutes of the spell, so I will say you will have 1 or 2 minutes. Those
Hmm.
guys were doing their thing, talking to the guy, and I would say your priority was this, so you would still have 1-2 minutes left.
Okay. So I'll ask Jeremy. Like, did you come through here? Like, what is in here? Do you know?
Hmm. Home. Home.
What?
Home.
Home. Okay. Home. You live here,
Hmm.
but uh, this place has no trees. It
Live
has
here.
no open space. Like, don't you want to live somewhere else where there's trees and open space?
Hmm. Trees. Trees. What trees?
Did you just say what trees?
What's trees? Yeah. What trees or what's trees?
I'm considering the implications of this answer, and I'm absolutely horrified. Uh, so I'm still like kind of reeling from that. Be like, okay, okay, fine. Mentally, I'm like, okay. So I understand that this Ankylosaurus was probably like uh maybe when it was very young it was captured and just it has never known a free life in the forest. It has never known the freedom of just being uh like a beast in the
Hmm.
forest, like being free. It has always been captivity and
Very possible.
yeah, that's what I'm understanding from response.
Very possible. You can also ask this if, like, up to you.
I haven't the heart.
Hmm.
I haven't, like I'm just heartbroken at this point because like I truly do believe that like are not meant to be in cages. They're meant to be free in the wild. uh,
Hmm.
I start
As you
thinking
take a moment to yourself, as you're pondering, this guy gives you a tug, and like, in that, go along in that direction. Yes, let's go.
okay, which direction?
And he comes here as this opens up, and in the close he starts to scratch mark on the walls, like,
Here,
yeah,
he's scratching on the wall.
yeah,
Okay.
like, like a cat or a dog scratching a very
Okay.
comfortable rug.
Okay. So I'll be like, what is there, buddy? Like, does that, like, is there a place to go through over there?
Place not to go through, place to do through. And uh, you take a moment, he looks busy to himself, and in a moment you feel like there's a stream of water coming from under
Amazing.
him.
Amazing. Very good. Uh, so I look back up at the open to the arena, and
Yeah,
like,
looks like
is
he's
there?
relieving himself.
No, that's okay. I get that. Like, is there a way to go back up, like, and call out to the
Yeah, I mean, it's a 6 foot altitude to where you were.
okay, just here for a couple seconds. I'll be like, so I'll just stand right here and I'll yell out and call out, "Hey, Adina, Renki, Victor, anybody?" I'll wait.
Adina, as you are mesmerized talking to this guy, uh, stealing a kiss from him, stuff like that. You, along with Renki and Victor, you feel a very robotic, or like a very, like imagine you're in an amphitheater, and you see, a reverberated voice, an echo, kind of, and you see that, and you hear, seems like your friend Elwyn calling out for you. Yeah, you don't see him; he's not here.
Do we see the, I mean, do we
But
hear the source of the sound?
yeah, yeah. You see, you recall the pit, and you do see the pit in front of you. Looks like the voice is coming from under it.
Okay.
It would be a good thing to assume that he must have crawled into it.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll use. So how far is it?
Like 15 feet away from you. I'll bring back you on this bench. So here, right here.
Cool. I'll use
This.
thaumaturgy to increase my voice and shout, "What?
Uh,
Oh my
What?"
god.
I'll I guess I'll like yes, I hear a tiefling voice like magically amplified.
Yes.
So I'll reply. I'll say there's some kind of passage down here. We can probably like explore where this goes. I want to get Jeremy out of here.
Why can't? Oh, that answers my question. Uh,
I'll
uh,
reply, "Can it wait till next day?
Oh
What?
my god.
No.
Why not?"
Why not? What do you mean? Like this creature, this poor beast over here, he deserves to be free.
I mean, yes, he just has to wait a day. I mean, like, if
we might
not
as
till
well
he's
go
near.
inside because now that you have this illegal stuff on you, I think
Yeah.
it's best
Fair
that
enough.
we go
Imagine
underground.
sitting. Imagine sitting on a bull, and you have a great dinosaur sitting on you. Sit on top of it and then drink the shit. Yeah.
Yeah, no, fair enough. We'll go in, but the thing is, I mean, we just been through a lot, man. Like, you want to immediately go on another quest?
Are we getting out? Right, Araknyd? I mean, right, Elvin?
Uh, I mean, once we once we drop Jeremy off like somewhere like in the forest where he'll be safe and happy, we can come back here and resume whatever we do here. I did. I mean, I'm not sure like of my mood right now, but when coming in here, I there was like archery contest, so I did want to like try my hand at that
Mind telling me where where would this big fuck off lizard be free and safe?
in any forest.
Okay,
Oh,
he would be free and safe, but the forest would not be.
He's a vegetarian.
well then, that's
Yeah,
kind
fair point.
He's
of.
an herbivore. He's a vegetarian. He
Right.
No, but
doesn't.
Elvin
okay, but
can't
the
see this.
trees live
Elvin can't see
too.
this, but I'm nodding in approval.
Elvin, trees feel pain. How do we first of all, we don't know. How do we even know the vegetation which this person prefers?
Can't Elvin speak to it?
So like I'll think about this for a moment and like I'll think like hmm maybe Victor has a point and like can I roll any like knowledge nature to like figure out uh sorry Pathfinder.
Ye-
Can I roll nature to
Make
like figure
yeah,
out
make
what
a nature check. Yeah.
please?
You do you do recall that this guy is a little herbivore and they prefer to live among plants. They consume huge amounts of plants like an elephant would, but they are known to assimilate themselves in the surroundings, so not to appear as someone who's very actively encroaching on a place. Like imagine an elephant basically,
Yeah, I
that
get
they're
it.
happy with their own shit. If you mess with them, of course they have a huge bulk and strength in their side, but yeah, imagine like an elephant. So
Okay. So I'll call back. They just eat the same kind of stuff an elephant does. It'll be fine. Just like leave them in any forest. They can eat the leaves, grass.
Okay.
I'm getting tired of yelling. Can you guys come down here?
Fine. Look, and talk to Megaswap. It's like, look, let's
Who's
just say, like,
Megasop?
sorry, I'll talk to Renki. I'm like, look, uh, this thing has been here for several,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe next day we go on this quest.
Wait, are you saying we leave Elvin alone?
No, we
Who's
don't
this?
leave Elvin. We involve Elvin in partaking with whatever ceremony we
Oh, the adventure after taking this. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Interesting.
How long does it take you guys to come 15
Where,
feet?
where, 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 right there, right there,
Right there. Hang on.
right
Hang
there.
on.
Yeah, I give my hand of approval.
Elvin,
Hmm.
Elvin, you have the last 18 seconds of your spell.
And this is not like like a handshake, okay? I'm holding your forearm, like. It's that kind of handshake.
I see. I see.
Okay,
Okay, so
so we're getting
I'm
in.
like understanding that the spell is wearing off. I'm going to like turn and say my last words to uh, Jeremy for the day, and I'll say, well, Jeremy, don't worry, we'll get you out of here to a better place. Uh, yeah, just
How
just
much is
wait a
Jeremy's
while for us,
HP?
huh?
How much is Jeremy's HP right now? Is it harmed?
A little bit, but he, for the most part, seems sturdy and vigorful.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you wanna pull something, you can. But should you? But should you?
Oh my god, Jeremy is so big that even the fog of war is not
Stuck.
helping.
Step, Elvin, I'm stuck.
Okay,
Oh, no.
step dinosaur.
My dog and me are not enough for this.
Why would you frame it like that? My dog and I.
I mean,
Oh, stop doing war crimes on the poor elephant, poor dinosaur, bro. Fuck. Luckily,
is there enough room
luckily,
on its back for all of us to stand and sit on it?
I mean, he's a 20-feet mammoth. So, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Mahmood.
So I try to climb on. Do I roll anything for that?
Elvin is on top of him, so
Okay, so I
not really needed.
okay. So I take my dog and myself up there.
Wait, I think you were taking yourself. What do you mean you're taking 500-pound dog on him?
I know, right?
It's not 500 pound, man. Come on.
I
How
mean,
many pounds is it?
300,
490.
I don't
300,
know.
350.
I never thought of this that clearly, but okay.
I mean, he's clearly 150 kg, so 300 pounds, 320, 350 pounds at least.
I I've been carrying 150 kgs
Yup.
It can't
That's
be
casually.
why
150 kgs, man.
that's why I keep telling you to make strength checks when it comes to swimming and drawbridges and everything. If you remember, he has been the sole kids to perfect him. I mean, for for
Okay.
forever, this is the first kind of thing that you have seen, and
Yeah.
you've built it.
I'm going
You have to
to
perfect it. It's probably gonna take you decades,
I'm gonna go on
and
a
you know it.
jog with Lockjaw, and if it doesn't shed a few bolts or nuts, my name is not Renki.
I mean, if he ends up shedding some bolts, I think there's some
Something is
problem with
wrong.
your something wrong with him. There's something wrong with him. Yeah, I think one point you should make him so he can eat random shit and poop out nuts and bolts.
Amazing.
That would be
A
insane.
he'll become a nut and bolt factory. You can employ him in fill in the blank shop, and
Dude, I
yeah,
could use that for material for other projects.
okay.
One man's poop,
How
one dog's poop is another
how
man's treasure.
Yeah, DM is thinking about lore or how you can expand it in the story. Guys thinking how to break the game. I'll become nut and bolt mafia. Okay, okay. Yeah, this comes in the next two decades. Good plan for future. What
Okay.
about now?
I'll since it's too heavy, I'll probably tell Lockjaw to walk beside
There is
this.
no space to walk beside him.
Okay,
He
walk
can walk
behind him.
behind him or above him. No, above ahead of him.
Uh, Okay, I'll go ahead because Lockjaw is more alert than anyone else. So
Yeah, yeah, he has the vigilant feat, so
yeah,
vigilant feature, so he can't be surprised.
yeah.
Yeah. How many times has he healed today? Only once or zero?
We leveled up, no?
No, how many times did he heal?
He never healed.
The
He never healed.
Yeah, so he has the two charges or
He
three
does.
charges with.
He does. He does.
So it's good that he's in front. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, what about you, Adina and was it? I mean, Delacroix.
Me, I'm just staring at the orange wall and I'm just like going behind. I'm like, Renki,
Mm-hmm.
how do we identify what this is? I asked Renki.
Identify, you say.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
I suddenly I realize that feel some surge of power in the tips of my eyes.
Please don't make it an anime, please. Please. Suddenly, I have all the knowledge in the palm of my hand. No.
And I can't identify as I adjust my glasses.
Hmm.
At least say that
Is
I'm
there any light to reflect off his glasses?
It's
there
just the
is
shine
a
in my
little
eyes,
bit.
that's all.
I use thaumaturgy to make life reflect in his glass.
Someone is being an empath, someone is being a mad scientist,
Oh
someone
my
is
god.
stealing kisses. What is going on? Yep, this is how all carnival should be like.
Oh my
Thaumaturgy to
god.
make it seem like his lights are like flashing.
Oh my
Yep.
god. There, I did
Okay.
it. I touch it and I have a closer look.
Okay. So you bring out your toolkit, you bring out your magnifying glass, you bring out your hammer and chisel, and you are like, "Yep, I'm gonna hammer this thing, and it will end up revealing me magic itself." So you start to
Oh no, my net.
to bring out knowledge from the thing. As you do it, as you hammer the thing, yeah, it reveals you through telekinetic waves that you, you are a dumbo.
Bruh.
I mean, the realization dawn on you. You
Yeah.
don't have a 100 GP pearl with you.
Wait, I have poles.
You have 50 GP pearls with you.
Or is it
50
50
or
GP? Okay.
its total value is about 200 or 250 approximately, because the other gems and diamonds were 250. The pouch were similar in size, some little bit more,
No, but
but
I will
it has
have like 75 GP, 150 GP diamonds.
no,
Okay.
it has to be one pearl, which is 100
A
GP, not
pearl worth at least 100. Okay, fine.
not total pearls equal to 100 GP. You
Okay.
have to have one pearl which is equal to 100 GP.
What's
But
what's the
Wow.
you
price?
do have couple of pearls with you, like about 10 pearls with you. Uh,
Hmm.
Can anybody forge?
I mean,
Replicate item. Replicate item.
if
Hmm.
if Renki can use a random wood to make a this thing lockjaw, he can probably do it.
Sure. Just give me
Yep,
equipment
but
and I'll do it. In few
yep,
years.
on a moving ankylosaurus, I think that will be a little different. But as you start your, you do have some pearls with you, so you channel the components and you channel your hammer
I
uh, into it. You get a vague idea about the stuff. It's the components are not fully there, so the
hmm.
spells effect and is not fully complete as you have practiced, but you have some haphazard pearls with you with smaller quantities, so you get
Hmm.
the idea that it's a spell to enhance your one of your sights, sorry, vision. What's it called? Sense. What are the the sight, hear, smell? What's it called?
Five senses.
Five senses. Yeah. So
Yeah.
one of the senses.
My
Yeah.
question is,
My
do you
third eye.
have a pearl worth 100 GP and an owl feather?
No, I don't.
With the component, when you take a component, you technically have all the components which are not priced. So
Yeah,
I'll
but
say
this is
owl.
priced actually. The pearl is
Yeah,
priced.
yeah, 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 yeah. So you do have owl feather and stuff like that. You don't have a 100 GP full pearl.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying you get partial information about this.
Hmm.
You are doing the right ritual. You are using the 10 minutes to cast the spell, and you have pearls worth 100 GP, but it's not one single 100 GP pearl. So you get
Oh,
a
makes
little bit information, and that information is it's a potion or a jelly or whatever. It enhances one of your senses. So it
Okay.
could be smell, sight, hearing, something like that. You consume it and it enhances one of your senses. That's what you get because you don't have the full component. I think you should trade your 100 GP pearls in the carnival or somewhere. But so that's what the rudimentary information you get from the spell.
Hmm.
You don't cast the spell; it's a ritual. So you take 10 minutes on the back of Ankylosaurus Jeremy. So you don't consume your spell slot, but the information is rudimentary.
So all I say is, interesting. It
What's so
definitely,
interesting?
well, all I can say is it makes you high,
That's good enough for me, Renki.
and it will definitely enhance some sense.
huh.
That's more than good enough.
Hey, Renki, I wonder if you can uh, check our black rose, see what it does.
I
Because I
could,
have no idea
I
what
could
does it.
try, but some of my equipment over here is insufficient, which is why I can't understand what sense this is exactly enhancing. But it seems
Well,
it's good
you can
enough for
get some
Victor.
information.
I could, I could try.
I think a good thing about consuming random drugs is you never know how it will surprise you. So yep,
Sure, dude.
yep.
So I'll sure I'll one question. The
Hmm.
components, is it, does it consume the component?
No,
It doesn't.
you have to have the components and it stays with you. And
True.
Renki, did you manage to
and
find out how do we consume this though? Do we just drink it?
Oh, right. Yeah, just drink it.
Just drink it
Yeah, from your nose.
from my from my nose.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you try it?
Right now,
I mean,
it'll
you
be
mentioned it,
it'll
right?
be a waste. It's a small swig.
I mean, you could just try it. Like, just take a small thing and a drop in your nose. It's like when you have nose clogging and stuff, you clear it, right? Just like that.
Okay, okay. I'll take my alchemy kit and take a eyedropper and just take a small thing and I'll open my, not my nose, but not the nose that you see normally. And
What?
I open my nose from my neck.
What?
third nose,
There
third
was a nose
nose.
there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a gill. It's like a gill.
Yeah, it's like a fish
Okay.
gill.
Yeah. So
And
imagine deep from the boys.
yeah, the deep basically. Uh,
Yeah.
and yeah, and then I just pour it in and
This guy loved neck romances and neck kisses so much, he brought a fish kill on his neck. He's like, yep, that's how I want people to romance me. Yeah,
Jesus.
just
yeah.
just kiss me on my nose, man.
Yeah, God.
Oh my god. So does anything
Adina,
happen to me with that? No, right?
Adina, you are in the back of this troop with the neck guy, and you hear Renki talking about getting cased on the neck and something like that, which is good. You are getting flushed by the guy walking next to you. It's good.
Hi,
Are you
walking.
talking? Are you talking to him? What are your thoughts right now, Dina?
I don't know.
Damn.
ओ हाँ भाई मैं रिदम बहुत खुलाता हूँ. मैं रिदम बहुत खुलाता हूँ.
Adina has it down bad
I
already.
I can only do one thing at a time. Okay. Are you down bad, Athena?
What does
Or
that
are you
mean?
holding? Are you holding yourself?
What do you mean?
Are you holding your emotions back from this strong, metallic, rustic figure in front of you?
Down bad.
There we go. There we go.
Great.
God
Great.
kill.
So, Adina was it? Why are we going back in this damp of a tunnel again?
Uh, to save a dinosaur. I think.
I have to say, you've got quite a lot of friends, and everyone is so enigmatic than the other. Not terrible choice for music. Yeah, Megaswap, sorry, what was the question again?
Uh, I was asking if anything happens to me after I put the thing in my nose, per se.
Bring out the equipment, you pop off the cork of the spell. It has a little earthy smell, and it has a like you open a perfume that's very strong, like ether, the desi ether. It's
Hmm.
fragrant. What's the purple color? Lavender. Yeah, it's got the lavender smell, and it's like earthy, like the smell of the sands and soil mixed with the smell of lavender, fresh lavender. It's very strong, and you bring out your equipment into it. And where are you putting it? In your eyes, in your nose, or in your mouth?
In my fish gill, like I said,
Okay. So, what equipment do you have on you?
I have an alchemy kit, right? So I would generally have
Yeah,
like an eyedropper that will just take a small pinch
yeah.
and
So you pump out the eyedropper, and it takes one little droplet into it, and you put it into your fish gill, and nothing happens.
okay. So I just smell this fragrance and all that.
The fragrance hits you like a truck hitting you, like an
Yeah,
isekai girl.
right.
Yeah.
So I go. Um, sorry, that's where I breathe from. So it's gonna be difficult. How do I say this? I don't think it was enough, Victor. I think
And
I don't want to
Go
waste
on,
as
it.
go
you,
on. You should take more.
you
Whatever.
cough, as you
Yeah, like
cough and
have
say the
a.
name Victor, for a moment you feel like you can see stars flowing around Victor. For a moment, you feel Jeremy is floating on a milky wave. For a moment, you feel like there is a translucent arm coming to you, like a jellyfish wrapping itself around Jeremy. For a moment, you feel like in the distance there is a glowing sun. It's not orange, it's red. Right next to it, you see a different sun, an orange colored sun. You feel these, when you close your eyes, when you wake up, you feel these imaginary dots, right?
Mm.
That's exactly you get all around you. Those dots are moving, swimming in the air. It's a flash. And as soon as you blink your eyes for the next time, in just a second or two, it goes.
I
Have a little more.
I immediately clench Victor's hand and I'm like, he was there for a second. It
Really?
was this the sun, the jellyfish,
Jellyfish?
the oh
The
my, everyone was floating.
float?
I was above the moon.
Bro, you need to have more. Have more. Take out
I
generous.
uh,
Fill that drop. Try
I
that
think
again.
I can just lie on this guy's back and
No,
float
no, no, no,
away.
no. Just wait. Try one more and then we can lie down. Like, hang on.
No, but don't you want some?
Huh? I will have after you. Just second.
But I'll finish it if this is the case.
Really? It's that good?
Feels
Okay.
nice.
Okay. I'll have one and then there are two drop. Do you have two drops? We can take it at the same time.
Sure.
Yeah.
There, imagine there is one shot, bro.
What?
So imagine you are having a 110 ml shot. That's what it is in whole quantity.
We
So
have
are
5
you
ml. We can
you have 5 ml. So
yeah, like we can separate it into 5 ml, 5 ml, and have it, right?
cool. You can try. Renki, you as a man of science knows that's not how magic potions work. Potions, yes. Magic potions, probably not. It could work, it might not work. It probably, if it did work, it probably won't work 100%. And even if it worked 70%, there might be something else wrong or something. Anything could go. It's a chance based thing. So, as a man of science, you feel that's one thing you don't want to do. And that's exactly what makes you want to do it, but that's up to you. And Victor as playlist to decide.
Hey man, if you know anything about Renki, he's all for experimenting on his own body.
Yep.
So he's all in.
All right.
So, are all of four of you taking shots or just the two of you?
I don't think Elwyn and Adina has ordered the question anyway. Minor. So
Sort of commission.
Elwyn, I don't know. Elwyn,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want to try some of this?
No, seeing
No,
what
she
it's
does not
done
want
to
to try
you.
some of this. So it's just us
Yes.
two. Anyway, so
Yeah. DM, if you saw, like I tapped Jeremy on the back and pointed forward along while these guys are
Oh,
claiming.
yeah. My bad, yeah.
so all right. I'll go next, I guess. I take that drop and I put like a healthy dose of it. And slowly start putting it in my nostril.
Elvin, as you start to proceed after 15-20 feet, you see a path diverging to your left. And
Left or right?
there's another, you're right, yeah. And then another 10-15 feet away, there's another path going to your right.
Mm, okay, I'll point Jeremy like along the right hand path. This
Okay.
is it like dark in here? Like, is there any light?
There's not a lot light going on in here, but the opening the opening vent is bringing some light into it, into the scene.
Okay. Are there
So
any other
for
openings like in the ceiling?
it looks like there's a opening about 40-50 feet in front of like okay one about 80 feet away here. To your north side, there's
Okay.
an opening 80 feet here, and there's a about 120 feet opening in this direction.
Okay. So since I already told Jeremy to like turn, like already like pointed Jeremy this direction, I guess he turned right.
Yeah.
So I'll so as he passes by this small niche, I'll take a look inside as to see, like what is there.
As you take a look inside to this almost a pocket that goes inside. You look at almost like a cage, and there's a nest, like a huge nest,
Hmm.
like a 12 feet diameter of a nest. It looks like it had some eggs. It looked like it has some feathers. There's right next to it on the wall, there is a chain like hammered onto the wall, and onto it there looks like some very old bones.
Can I like examine the feathers?
Go ahead, yeah. You can
I'd have
drop
to
down.
get. I'd have to get down, I guess. I'll. I'll kind of like tap Jeremy, like Jeremy's
Yeah,
back
he
awkwardly. Like
yeah
I don't know whether how to
yeah
tell him to stop.
yeah. Your spell has
Disappeared now.
stopped. But, uh, maybe you made some connection with him. You tap onto his head, and he just like a dog enjoying the head pat, and then after a minute he just drops his knees onto his knees, and you go down, and you can just a slide in a park. You can just go from his head onto the ground, like a
Okay,
slide through a park. And yeah,
very cool.
you
So I pick up another feathers and I examine. So can I
yeah
tell like what beast like or what feather?
yeah. The feather is huge. The feather is like 14, 15 inches in length.
Damn, 14. Oh, that's almost a foot.
Yep.
Can I examine it and like try to figure out what beast this could be?
How do you want to do that? With an investigation or like with the nature?
Nature sounds better, right? Because like
Nature would give you a very um, bookish kind of knowledge, but yeah, go ahead.
yeah, but like so Elwyn's intent here is to like figure out whether this feather could have been from any of the wildlife that she has seen so far or
Yeah,
knows
yeah.
about.
What did you
7,
get?
17.
17. So, the first thing that obviously takes a notice is the huge size of this feather. It is a little bit white, a little bit blue, with tints of magenta onto it. So, white, magenta, and blue.
Mm-hmm.
You look at it, and it's got so many marks on it, like uh, like another beast or a man having a fight with this thing. So the feather is not in its perfect stage. Feather looks like it's torn and scratched, or someone had a fight with it, or he had a fight with it, or he was struggling with something. And you also, now that you are seeing it, you also look at some beak that's right under it, which is red colored, like red and auburn colored, and the size, the ferocity of its weather, and the kind of claws and beaks it has. You're able to piece out this information that it's a huge bird that you have heard about roams the open world, like open forest of the worlds. It's called a rock,
Oh,
ROC.
oh, damn.
It's a very gargantuan monster, like 40 feet.
What's a rock
And
feather doing here? I'll kind of like say half to myself. What's a rock feather doing here? So generally rocks are like very huge, right?
they're like 40 feet.
So I'm looking around at the proportions of this, and I'm thinking to myself whether a rock would fit in here.
Yeah, it looks like the rock would perfectly fit inside. He won't have a lot of breathing room, but this pocket looks like it could hold a 30 or a 40-foot beast. But its body would be, touch, uh, touching the walls of the thing. So he won't have a lot of flexibility into it, which could serve as a proper prison of sorts, now that you look at it. Looks like this pocket could be where he was.
Hmm. Okay. So fine, I'll store the rock feather like in backpack. and uh, I'll climb back onto Jeremy's back. I'll
Okay.
tell him to like go towards the hole in the ceiling. Like, is there a way to like for Jeremy to like get out of the hole in the ceiling here, or is it just like
Doesn't look like it can go out of anywhere. It's underground. The pathway is like, imagine a sewer, but like a very proper constructed sewer, and yeah, that's what it looks like. There is no water per se, like now it's underground, but looks like it's under the streets or under the ground. And there isn't another opening for the last 100 feet that you had moved in this direction. But probably ahead, you do see lights coming 60, 80 feet ahead of this.
okay?
Okay, so you keep moving ahead.
Yeah, we'll keep moving ahead. So as we pass under the hole, like I'll try to like stand up on Jeremy's back and like so you said like the hole is probably like 6 feet above me, right?
No, this one, from where you came,
Oh,
the
okay.
initial drop.
Oh,
Initial drop.
how high is like this?
This is also about like 15 foot,
Uh,
and the Ankylosaurus is having trouble. You know, he has to crawl basically. It's like, imagine you are in the vents of a building.
oh, right. Okay.
For this guy, it's trouble. He has to bend down his knees, and if he stretches himself fully, he's gonna hit the wall.
Oh, right,
It's
right,
like a
right. So this place is like too narrow for him, you're saying?
you can go through it, but it's like someone crawling through the vents. He has to squish
Uh,
himself,
okay. So then in that case, I'll like tell him to turn around and but I will like before he turns around, like he's here, right? Probably like struggling to get through. So
Yeah.
I'll try to discern what I can see outside the hole in the ceiling from here.
So there is no technically hole here, man. There is no hole here. Where the
You said there's a hole here, right? 120 feet ahead of me.
about here, like in that direction. So it's more like 80 feet more ahead.
Oh, okay, I thought Jeremy is already like walked that direction. But
So
okay, fine.
he's walking in this direction, but you came into this place, and it's a little bit tight for him. So
Yeah,
if you
yeah. So
want,
I'll tell him to turn around and like go the other direction.
yeah. So like a guy doing reverse parking, this guy goes ahead and then makes a reverse U, goes inside, and then again.
Oh my god. I can literally imagine a Maruti Suzuki doing a reverse in that area.
Uh,
Uh,
Renki
okay.
and Udit, Victor, you are on the back of this guy. Like, imagine you're in a Western themed circus, right? And you have this bull, a mechanical bull, and you are sitting on him, and it's moving very fast.
Hmm.
You're on top of him, and that's what it looks like. And that's when you decide to take this great drug that you just found from Nick. And who's taking it? Are you both taking it half?
Yeah, we're both taking it half.
Okay. Okay. Give me a second.
Why are you
Okay.
taking it?
Okay. Great. Okay. Udit, Renki, sorry. Delacroix, how do you take it? Through your nose, like Renki did it, or are you consuming it from your proper openings?
No, I'm doing it through the
You're also great. So both of you snort it like a druggie eating cocaine for the first time, having no idea. You're making an absolute fool of yourself. You know it. People who are around you know it, but you don't care because this seems like a very amazing idea. And as you take it, it hits you like, imagine you consumed a bottle of perfume. It stings,
Amazing, dude.
stings, but it smells so good. You're like, I am okay if one of my senses is permanently gone. At least I smell good. And for the next 30 seconds, You feel amazing, but then it starts to overpower your other senses, and your head seems to become very heavy. You feel like you want to collapse. And as you're on this guy, like imagine you're on a horse, your back just gives out and you just fall down and you're looking at the ceiling.
Uh,
Ceiling is just like
Uh,
5 or 6 inches away from you. You can hold your hand out and touch it, and you can feel the dust and the cobwebs that's on the ceiling. And as you are looking at the ceiling, it hits. Oh, it hits. Renki Delacroix, you feel like you are on a space journey. You feel like your body is a plane going from one planet to another planet. You feel like you are zooming past galaxies. You feel like you're zooming past things that you have no conceivable way of knowing what they are. There is a jellyfish floating in the air that goes through you. You touch it and you feel like something cold is going through you.
uh,
You look around, you blink. Like the first moment you wake up in the morning, you get these white colored dots, invisible things, right? As you squish your eyes really hard, even right now. That's exactly kind of you feel right now. But except those things are moving. Sorry, did anyone say something?
no, you're imagining shit.
no,
Okay.
man, we're already in the zone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what you feel. You feel some sounds, and that's what you say. Hello? Did
Uh,
anyone say something? And you
no.
feel like this heavy guttural voice. And you look around from in the direction it's looking in the southwest direction. You see a huge blue whale floating through the sky. Only it's not blue and it's not what you would imagine a blue whale would look like swimming in the water.
Is
There is no
there
water.
is there metal music playing in?
No, 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 no. The music, like imagine you are not. Imagine what you would imagine when you first went for scuba diving, or what you would imagine scuba diving would look like. Except there is no water, there is no heavy armor or stuff on you that's preventing you from dropping in the water. You feel like you are one with this thing, and you turn around and you see this huge blue whale just going past you. And it just keeps going, keeps going. Its fins and its keep moving in random direction, and you see the jellyfish go past you. It hits and it feels like cold. And in the distant, couple of 100 kilometers away, it's dark. You can only see glittering lights or wave of cluster of stars. But in the distance, you feel a rope or something, a white colored rope. Huh. You follow that rope. You keep following that rope. The rope seems to glowing now. White. After a couple of moments, it's purple. After a couple of moments, it's orange and violet and magenta and cyan and different shades of colors. After looking at this glittering light of rope, you look at this thing. What I can only say is a much more like, imagine you're looking at a skyscraper. Instead, it's not a skyscraper, it's something that's moving. And he has 2 dozen metallic chains tied to it, some to its head, some to its body, whatever it would imagine his stomach would look like. someone something going right through his neck,
Mm-hmm.
and it's floating like about 50-60 kilometers away from you. You blink sometimes very like after a moment, and you know you see ceiling in front of you. You look your friends, but imagine there's another layer on top of this world. You can't see more than 5-6 inches because you have ceiling on top or in your periphery, in your eyesight. But for some reason, you're able to see for hundreds and hundreds and kilometers. It's like you are here, but you're also in the space. You are here with your friends, but you're also part of the cosmos. You can see the lights, you can see these beings of translucent image. You feel as you continue looking at that mammoth of a being that's as long as a skyscraper that's being tugged by these ropes and these chains.
Um,
You feel on the backside of it a carving, like imagine a hippopotamus just cleaved into two. A mess, blood, gore, bone broken and muscles flailing in the open. But there's no fluid that's flowing through it. It's like it's in stasis, but it's also different. And yeah, that's what you see.
Renki, you saying the same shit I'm saying?
Apart from that big ass
Music
fish.
also perfect, dude. For this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the fish, I see the rope, I see everything changing color. What about you, man?
How are we saying the same shit?
Can I throw a rock at them?
At your friends,
What?
What?
Adina, do you want to throw rocks at your
Uh,
friends?
Adina, how can
Yes.
you throw a rock from the ceiling, dude?
Oh,
We're in the ceiling right now, aren't we?
I'm that early. Oh Lord.
I'm so close to it, I can lick it.
Just go ahead, dude.
I should, right?
Yeah, at this
Yeah.
point, I'm just gonna throw my. It won't kill them. I promise. It,
Do you throw a rock at us?
either a rock or a scythe. Which one do you?
Oh my god. Oh, whatever that will not kill us.
The scythe. The rock will definitely.
Oh damn it. Okay.
So as you're imagining this sight of jellyfish and let's say a cluster nova of stars and whatever that you would say is a huge skyscraper of a being that's probably in torment, probably in punishment, probably whatever. You see the veil, and as you look at the skyscraper of the mammoth, you see the blood and gore and muscles and everything on him, open, exposed. You feel something similar that you could understand its pain, that you like deep down on the back of your head, you feel that same kind of pain, that the pain that that being has gone through, and your hand just goes to the top of your your head. The feeling is so good. Maybe you are such an empath that you could feel that pain right in your head, and for a moment you break from whatever this is. Maybe it's the thing that you have consumed or maybe something else, but you do really feel something hitting on the back of your head.
Oh, okay. So I snap out completely now out of this?
You don't snap out, you just feel pain at the back of your head.
Oh,
It didn't work. It didn't. It.
it feels
You're
like
just you're just looking at it and it's like, oh no.
I so like you mentioned that I feel what it's feeling. So then I almost start to cry, and then I said, you know, I feel so hurt. It almost feels like I'm being stabbed in the back by one of my friends. But I know you guys are not gonna do anything like that.
Bro, I wouldn't do it. If anything, it'd be this Adina fucker, dude. I never have a good feeling about that.
Do you really think my own son
Yeah, dude.
would stab me in the
Always,
back?
I keep getting bad vibes from that kid, dude. I'm
Let
sure.
me let me just
I'm
wipe,
sure it'll stab. That kid's gonna stab you, dude, one of these days.
and then I just feel my back if there is anything.
Adina, what did you throw at this guy? A Megaswap?
Definitely a rock.
Sight, dude.
Did you throw sight or was it stone?
Adina threw a scythe. He actually threw a scythe.
There, it's
Yeah.
right
Rock
there.
would kill
It's right
you.
there.
The rock would kill you.
Yeah, so as you bring out your hand, you look at, well, you are so able to connect with this thing. You feel blood gushing through the top, from the back of your head. That
Victor,
thing and you, same fate. You feel that's the, if anything my life has brought down, it's to this moment. This is me in the future. It's me I'm looking at. I'm
A
bleeding.
sight?
So is that thing.
Oh,
And
wait, I'm seeing a future self of me.
bro, you are in the drugs. That's what you think of.
Okay.
Seeing that thing and seeing that you are also bleeding after seeing that thing bleed. This is what you imagine. But please go ahead and do your own flavoring
Okay.
how you ever you want.
So then I just so I look at the ceiling, and then the ceilings are suddenly, the dust on the ceiling starts to form my own figure, and it's showing me the back of my back, and it shows, oh, it's bleeding, and I think the thing is trying to tell me something,
I think there's no helping them.
and I just take my back. Oh, I am bleeding. It's a sign we're transcending. And I just wipe the blood on my face, like, it's so good.
At this
Oh,
point, they deserved it. They deserved it.
this feeling
You
is.
deserved it. I can't deal with this anymore. You're tearing the family apart.
Oh shit! This is how it starts.
Renki, please make a constitution saving throw for me.
Jesus.
Oh my
Very
god,
good.
what the fuck did I
After
do?
all that, oh shit!
Allegra, what did you do, man? You just stabbed him. What
Okay.
Make
happened?
a
Is he,
make a
is he
D100 for me. Make a D100 for me.
D100. Okay,
did I cut his leg off?
that's also 70. What are the chances? Okay then. I'm scared now.
Renki, you paint this figure made of dust, which you resemble, which you portray as yourself. As you conjure this from your head, it comes like it appears real. Victor Delacroix,
Huh? Yes?
you see in front of you, 1 feet, maybe 2 feet front of you, this spectral black colored void forming in front of you. It's like if dust could shape and and become something. It starts to levitate. The dust starts to have tendrils, two tendrils above, two tendrils above.
Oh, fuck. No. I've seen Prometheus. Other way. Gotta go. Wait. Renki, we gotta head back. Renki, we gotta go.
But
Renki.
where
Renki.
do we go from the ceiling?
Renki.
Are we not at the ceiling? Oh no.
Renki, tentacles are coming.
Tentacles? Tentacles?
Yes.
What are you talking about? I see myself. Where are you seeing this?
No, the tentacles are coming. I see these things forming in front of me.
No, it's the jellyfish, man. Stop talking nonsense now.
Jellyfish, jeez. No! That jellyfish is transparent. This is black.
It's black. Don't be racist to the jellyfish now. Come on.
Is it? Oh, it is black. Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Elwyn, help me. It's hurt.
What happens after this? Do we get out? Atlas has to take a nap. This guy. This woman, rather.
I thought it was down here.
Hang on. Be back.
Yeah. Kunja, are you here? Oh,
Why
well.
is Five Nights at
F,
Fuck? Don't question that.
RIP DM.
Rip.
Did the DM die?
Yep, RIP.
Seems like it. I just saw my stream without the portrait and I'm like, okay,
Hmm.
there we go.
Aye, aye, Captain. Oh.
Oh, this does feel like a ship music.
This feels like a.
This is what you
This
should
feels
listen
like a
to while
noble
you're
ball.
high.
This feels like a noble ball. Sort
Here you go.
Renki, Renki,
here's your
Renki, Renki,
Hmm.
Renki.
Hmm.
For our next quest, I'm thinking I need to see the sea, man.
Seaman.
You need to see the seaman.
No, I said I need to see the sea, comma, man.
See, comma, man. Okay. You just need to see one man. I thought you.
No. The sea. We've been on land too much.
The sea, the land. Oh, the water. Ah, I
Yeah.
see. Like my. I would definitely love it. I could breathe in water, right? It's almost like home.
What?
Yeah.
When?
Oh my god.
Can you
Okay.
breathe? Can you breathe in water?
No.
Do you want me to do something about that? It'll only take a few experimentations, a few lobotomy stuff, and a few months in the dungeon, if
Dude,
that's okay with you.
No. We are far. Like, my affinity towards water is not all that great.
No, we can change that.
I can't see him
Okay.
so.
Which is why I've never really gone close to the water, but I think I need to. I need to see, dude, what's in there deep.
I know. Did you see that giant whale?
Exactly.
Holy shit.
All the things we've been doing on land, everybody's documented. Like this fucking giant iguana. I'm sure other people have it's in a circus.
Exactly.
Nobody could put that fucking whale on a circus.
Exactly. And we don't even know half the shit that's in the sea.
Exactly, man.
Holy shit, you're on something now.
I know.
My inquisitive mind is pulling towards you.
I know, dude. And my inquisitive mind is going towards the sea. I'm telling you, this while I'm pretty sure that's what this is telling us.
It's giving us a sign. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yes.
Holy shit. Why didn't I? It's opened my eyes.
Exactly.
And I just removed my glasses. These two is what I mean.
Ah. Wait, why is Adina rolling 5D100?
Wait. I have a better idea. This is gonna be. Oh, wait.
DF rolls 0. Is that an inside joke?
The fuck? It's 0. Rolling the fuck.
How to roll 20 roll.
Who keeps going in and out? Where's,
It's
Sandman.
Mr. Sandman.
Hello.
Just,
Yeah, sorry, my net just sorry.
you just missed a really good segment.
Yeah.
What did we do? What did we do?
What if I roll a B500? Is that a thing?
25,000. Holy shit. If that kind of dice
Oh,
exist, we're in the multiverse
okay,
now.
okay, okay. So where were we? Where did I cut off? Shit, man. I should have known when Hydra stopped working. I kept talking for the next 60 seconds, and I'm like, something is off.
Really?
He just
Yep.
like took hold of the conversation and basically decided where we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where were
We'll
we
have to go
last?
back and see the stream for a while.
Oh my
Cabro?
god. You should look back into the stream of what exactly happened.
You guys are rolling something. I
No,
don't
no,
know.
no, no,
no,
ignore
no,
that.
no, no.
That's Adina doing
Ignore
some
that.
random.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I'll look in the afternoon tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. So where did I last lose you guys?
In the stream,
Uh,
dude.
Delacroix, what was the last thing I said? I was talking to you. I
I
think.
don't know, dude. Why are you? I lost you a long time ago.
Yeah, you were saying something after. I rolled a D100, 17,
Uh-huh.
and then you just went to Victor.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking Victor what if he recalls what I said.
You said roll a D100, and then you said you rolled 17. Then you said, I don't know. After that, you disappeared. You said a few
Yeah,
words.
you disappeared from
So
that
are,
point.
so are you going away, Udit, right now?
I'll be
Hello?
back in 2 minutes, dude.
So when you're back, let me know. I mean, because it's starting. The thing is starting with you.
Am I in here in this dusty place?
I mean, all of you are here, but looks like Renki and Delacroix are having their own drug-induced Mr. Sandman theme.
Uh,
A place full of dream and nightmares, something that they're going through on their own. Damn, we have to play Mr. Sandman.
To give you a gist of what happened.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you should see the role play. It was gold.
Uh-huh.
So we were just hallucinating, and Victor said that he wanted to. He thinks that everything is a sign, and that we should go to the sea now
Demon.
to see the men.
Okay.
So then he convinced me because obviously, yeah. So now this is a sign. We have to go to the sea. This is our new mission in life.
This is what you hear when you see unicorn.
Yep.
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't even consider we're walking on an ankylosaurus. It might as well be a unicorn.
Hear the,
Okay, I'm back. I'm back.
Okay. Okay. Shall I resume?
Yeah,
Yeah, we can resume.
Okay. Now that Victor is
Somebody
here, I
wake
can.
up Elwyn.
Elwyn is out exploring the wickedness of men, and two men are doing their own wicked things back in the truck. Back in the yep, it's a truck. Okay, so as you roll a 17 and a 17, Megaswap, एक बार continue करना. What were you trying to paint on the ceiling? I know what you were doing, but the words were. I wanna pull those words again.
I
The dusty figure.
so the dust on the ceiling converts into a figure of myself, showing the back of me, and it can what do you say? I'm bleeding from the back wherever that I got hit. So it just told me that I was bleeding. So I put my hand back and I saw I was actually bleeding.
Yeah, Victor,
Hmm?
in front of you, maybe less than a foot or maybe 1.5 foot or so. Very close to you, you could reach this thing. You see out of nowhere this void of dust appear, The dust seems to form a shape, starts to have color and definition to it. The
Okay.
definition starts to change into a figure of a scholar. You do look, it starts to form proper hands and legs. It's dusty. It's like, you're looking into the void and you're trying to see a thing that's made of dust, and its feature starts to erupt up. It has blue skin. It has a gill pussy on its neck.
Mhm.
You look at his face. You look like you're staring into Renki, but Renki's sitting right next to you. You're like, dude. And in that same moment, Victor Delacroix and Renki, you see in the background this colossal mammoth of a skyscraper of a being that was probably 100 kilometers away from you. You look at it, you feel like it's looking at you. And maybe the time dilation or the distance dilation or whatever, the thing that you saw was probably 100 kilometers away. Looks like it's coming towards you. It looks like the chains are rattling. You can hear the sound of rattling. It's very close to you. 5 kilometers, 2 kilometers,
Fuck.
1 kilometer, half kilometer.
Thank you. What the fuck is that?
I'm I, I'm holding Victor. It's coming. It's fast. What's happening?
It's too fast. I don't know, dude.
I can't comprehend. What's
I can't. It's
uh,
just it's happening too fast.
it
What the
is
fuck
right.
that?
It is.
Yeah.
Uh, uh,
Huh?
I am dropping a photo in Candlekeep Mysteries.
Oh
Uh,
my god, can't even
it's
sleep in peace. These
it's
idiots.
not.
What did you even
It's not
have?
even. It's not even. It's like a skyscraper is coming to you, and now that you look at it, well, it's not just a skyscraper. What you just saw was probably its head. It has a whole body. It has arms and legs of its own. Its shoulders are comprised of mountains. It has a walking, probably bigger than Jupiter kind of mass of electricity going through it. There's a cloud as huge as Jupiter coming behind it. It's half a kilometer away from you. You see, there are 2 dozen chains near it. The chains are probably as long as huge as the biggest tower you have ever seen. A small thread or a small rope that's going through it is probably as long as the biggest river that you have been flown through.
What the fuck is that?
uh,
720 feet,
I don't know.
650 feet,
I don't know how
Thank you.
something that big fit into this small hole.
Like
600 feet,
it can't see us, right?
I don't think it can.
It shouldn't be able to see us.
So,
550 feet.
oh
As
my
long as
god. Should we move or not? I'm confused.
I don't think it matters.
500 feet.
I don't think it sees us, dude.
Okay, stand perfectly still.
Exactly. Actually,
What are you
300
guys
feet.
blabbering about?
Don't you see it?
No, I don't. We're in a sewer.
Elwyn, you stupid nut.
And bolt.
200 feet.
I think. Okay, we're standing still. Look above, you fool!
120 feet.
The storm is coming. It's looking at us.
Thank you.
Yes.
60
I don't think
feet.
it sees us. Just let it pass by.
Okay. Shh, I'll keep my mouth shut.
What you see in front of you, a 12-foot teeth, a single teeth which is 12 feet in length. The jaw opens, and as the jaw opens, it's humongous. The jaw itself, the size of it is probably 400 feet. It comes towards you 50 feet. The jaw opens, the teeth just coming at you. You are like, no, this is not real. This can't hurt me. But the ferocity of its eyes, the size, the thunder that's blasting, it's like the shatter spell. But every second there's 1,000 shatter spell going around in your vicinity.
Damn.
I think
And
I
the
just
knock closes down on you. Uh, Please, both of you make another constitution saving throw.
What?
You have
my
been affected
god.
by Phantasmal Killer. RIP.
Hang on.
What did this guy give us?
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Okay.
RIP. Victor Delacroix. Nice knowing.
Oh my god. I somehow rolled 2021. Somehow.
Sorry, I intended to make it a non GM roll. Okay. I rolled a 2d12 and I got a 5 and a 19. Victor, you take 14 points of sacking damage.
Oh
Mother
my god.
Oh
What is
Are
my
you
happening?
god.
fucking cosmic horror shit happening, dude.
It's definitely Phantasmal Killer.
Renki, you take you feel like you are sleeping and someone made you stand up and then knocked you like a Muhammad Ali. You don't feel like your body moving. You just feel like you are in a place, unmoving. But the thing that's hitting you is moving and it has weight to its punch and it hits you right on your jaw, in your nose. You feel like your brain just travel 50 feet behind you. The pain that you felt, the stream of blood that was on the back of your head, you feel like the nerves are gonna bulge and break open with impact, and you feel like your head is filled with pain. Arachnyd, oh, Elwyn,
Hmm?
and Adina, you feel your friend laughing like drunkards sleeping on the back of your ankylosaurus friend Jeremy. Suddenly, Odith, oh man, Delacroix and Renki, both of their ears starts to like blood starts to coming from both of their ear.
What the fuck?
What?
Oh, this is a real hard drug, isn't it? Oh my
Like,
god. You guys are
really? Why
stupid.
do you go around drinking? Damn it. I don't have anything to heal them. So.
Victor, what's your HP? Hold on, Arachnyd, wait a second. Victor, what's your HP?
My my HP is around 19.
Okay. So, did you discount 14 damage to it, or is it 19 after discounting?
Yeah, 33 minus 14, 19.
Wait. You technically are not at your max HP, right? You leveled up for the sake of level up, but what was your initial HP last session?
Oh, right. It was somewhere around 24 to 20. No, it wasn't 24. Yeah, it was around that time. It was 21 something.
Yeah. So yeah, you are like let's say you are at 5 HP right now.
Oh my god, yeah.
And Renki, oh, whatever your HP last session was, discount to -7 from it. Both of you feel like your head is bursting from inside, and Delacroix, you feel like you for the first time feel like, what if someone casted if you casted vicious mockery on yourself?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys.
What?
Like I said, your friend are very amazing.
No. So
And
I'm gonna narrate this. Like it's like in middle, right?
uh-huh.
Right? And like when that hit takes me, like for a moment it dissolves and like a huge version of Victor Delacroix himself appears in front of me. And he's like, fam, look at you down. You're like Rapunzel, except the only one you let down is everyone else.
Oh my god, dude. How do you come up with shit like
Oh
that?
my god.
Holy shit, that was amazing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Dad, wake up. I lost my virginity. Does that work?
Holy shit. I don't know what woke me up more.
Jesus,
The
I
punch of
choked
1,000
the
suns
whiskey.
or this.
I choked my whiskey. Like I was in the middle of taking a swig.
Yeah, you see behind Araknyd, Elwyn. You look around. These two guys are buggered with blood. They are laughing. They are in pain. They are like the most drunken idiots you've seen. And in the
Okay.
background, you see your new friend Adina finger banging his new friend.
No, stop. Like, don't, uh, don't put your finger inside his ears. Wait, hold on. And can I like examine them quickly to like determine whether they're like seriously injured or not?
Bleeding
Please
out of
go
my
ahead.
ears. I have five
Yeah,
HP.
yeah,
Please
but
make a
blood out
medicine
of the
check.
ears
No
doesn't
shit, huh?
always mean death, right?
Bleeding
Please,
from my ears. You're not
Yeah.
dying.
please go ahead
What
and
can
make
I roll
a
for this?
medicine check.
Medicine,
Medicine
right?
check.
Can I help?
Age.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 5.
Oh, dude.
Elvin rolled. Elvin rolled. So if you wanna help, please make a separate roll right now. If you would have said before, I would have given him advantage. But I guess this goes in your favor because 11 seems okay. Okay. So,
Oh my god. Midnight,
Five
dude.
what
plus
what can
four
beat a
Victor
is
five?
Midnight.
9.
Victor
What can
Midnight.
beat a five? What can beat a five or four? Great. So both of you look at it and you are like, "Yep, that's a perfectly sane man with a very sane body with some ear wax going through his ear." Elvin, you look like something is wrong with everyone here. Someone is fascinated with ears. Someone is removing their wax, and it's full of pus and red blood.
Can I use
Yeah,
like a medic kit? Is that allowed?
yeah. Go ahead. What do you want to do? What miracle?
A kit, a healing kit, a thingamab, a a, a thingy.
Okay.
What's
Yeah, yeah. You can use your healing kit if you want. Yeah.
word?
Wait, you have a healing kit?
Have I
Pog.
have healing?
Do you?
That's amazing.
Amazing. Adina, you're a lifesaver. Literally.
I like to have 10 uses. Yeah, it has. Okay, well.
Okay.
You. Okay.
Okay. Make a separate medicine check.
Oh my god.
Let me know who you are administering this to first.
Okay. I guess it's too late to aid, right?
Adina,
Serious.
who were I think you would be going for your father first, your
Yes,
Renki.
my dad is important to me. He needs to
Yeah,
know that I'm not a virgin,
yeah.
okay?
You go towards him and you bring out the salves and the cloth and the bandages and the splints and everything, and you go and you try to stabilize him and try to make sure the blood is okay. You feel like you technically don't need to fully use everything in your kit. This man is very sturdy, very strong. He's not gonna die. But obviously, you can't see your father, your friend, like this. So obviously, you bring out the bandages and you remove all the blood, the pus from his ears. You look at his face, mortified. You look at his nose and his eyes. His eyes. The what's the white colored part of the eyes called? I'm forgetting. Uh,
White color?
Oh,
white color. The what's it called?
I don't
Pupil.
know.
Pupil is the black or brown thing, right? What's the white
The
color?
iris?
What?
Iris. The
No,
iris.
iris. Is it iris?
Oh no, there's only two parts in the eye and it's people
No,
in
no,
the
the
iris.
white colored part. The white colored part where you see the veins, basically,
Oh,
where where,
I
where the lens is located. The white colored part. It says sclera. Okay, cool.
Sierra, I
So,
guess.
yeah. So basically, there's eye. What we refer to eye is the
The
white part and the lens,
the
right?
cornea.
I suppose so. Cornea isn't cornea something else, but regardless, we are bad at human anatomy. It could be cornea, it could be something else. I don't know.
Okay.
But the white part, basically, where we see the veins,
Hmm.
you feel like you Renki, what's your lens? What's your iris color? Pupil. What's your pupil? Pupil and iris, basically.
Can I
Uh,
splash aloe on their eye?
one second.
Hold up. In a minute. Renki, what's your pupil and iris color?
Yeah, give me a second.
Aloe.
Hazel.
Okay. What's the hazel? The inner part, the pupil part, or the outer part of the lens, the iris? Or both of them are hazel, like.
The pupil part.
Okay. So what's the outer part of the lens, the iris?
That's you could say slightly reddish or yellowish.
Okay. You look at your friend, and he has this hazel and red color eyes, and obviously the white part. You look at him, and you're not able to differentiate what is his iris and what is the white part because everything is red.
Elwyn, do you have a sleep spell? No.
Is this I'm looking at Adina or I'm looking at Victor?
No, the guy is looking at you.
Who's-
Your friend is looking at you.
It's either the Elwyn has to sleep or
So wait. Let me drop a photo.
I'm
I dropped a photo in Candlekeep Mysteries, right? Execute.
this is our only option.
So you see this white part, right? Where we
Huh?
see the veins and everything,
Huh?
and the iris is, I think, oh, the iris is the bigger part. The pupil is the pupil is the black part, and iris is the light brownish color, right? So in the middle of your eyes you have hazel, and in the outside you have red.
Hmm.
So you look at your friend Adina, and it's like there is no white in his eye. This white part. It's almost like his eye, his cornea, his pupil, his iris. Everything is just red. Like those zombie movies where the eyes is full red.
Hmm.
So that's what it looks like. So you are able
Okay.
to remove the blood out of his cornea, his eyelashes. You are able to, blow some warm air onto the cotton on the bandage and make sure it doesn't hurt him. The blood and everything, veins popping. So you are able to clean the ear, but the eyes look like total red.
So as I see Adina immediately like this, out of concern, I just pull Adina towards me and uh, I just put my hand across his face and say, what, what's happened to you? Did that thing do this to you? Why are your eyes red? My son.
With
I
my
think there are
medical
bigger
power
problems
knowledge
right now
in
than
your
red
life,
eyes.
I will
I've
use
brought a I've brought a
fennel.
not safe for work feature about the eyes I mentioned. How red it is. It's not like
Ooh.
it's not very not safe for work, but it's, yeah, exactly. 28 days later, yeah.
Okay.
Like that's what I
I
meant. The zombies eye, yeah.
allowed to use my real world knowledge.
Yeah. So you are able to calm the eyes a little bit with blowing air onto the bandage and the cotton, so it feels relaxing to you, Renki. But Adina, you don't know what else to do besides this. You've cleaned the ears. You don't know what to do about the eyes.
I think we should get these to someone, a cleric or I don't know, someone soon. And like I'll tap
Yes,
Jeremy on the
please.
back and like
Save my son. He's
tell
bleeding
him
from his
to
eyes.
like tell him to go in
Megaswap,
this
you are
direction.
bleeding. He's okay.
I know, but I see his eyes red, right?
No, your eyes are red, not his.
You just said that I am seeing
So can I
Adina.
use a fennel?
No, Adina is seeing you, bro.
Okay.
As he's in front of you, trying to
Okay, fine.
do medicine check on you and heal
I got
your
that wrong
injuries.
then. Okay, fine.
Yeah, sorry. That's all good. So as your Maruti Suzuki, I mean your Jeremy Suzuki turns, does a reverse, and yeah, it goes away inside. He looks at who? Another tight spot. Elvin, do you decide to keep going inside,
Yeah,
or
I want to like
okay,
keep going. Uh,
okay?
I'm desperate at this point. Can he squeeze? Like, is this a place where he can't squeeze through again?
Not about these parts. Sorry.
He can squeeze through, but it's gonna need the help of you to you and everyone to squish his arms, because if he's left to his own means, he might break the walls, or so
I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is
Oh, this would be.
I'm going to tell the rest of the people like, guys, wait here. I'll just go check. Like, we have to find a way out, and I'll jump down and I'll go alone over here. I
yeah,
can't see my token. But
yeah. If you can drop your tokens, bro. Click
oh,
your
right.
character name,
God,
and
I'm here.
yeah. So you know that Jeremy is calling this place his home. So if you all get away from his back, he probably can get inside on his own. It's gonna be tough, but he can manage.
Yeah, but I
But
don't want him to like
yeah,
go
but
here.
now that he has people around him, it's kind of hard. So as you approach the tunnel, you walked in a minute. You see this black part, right, Adina? This gray out part. This part.
Yeah, I can.
You see this, right? This is an opening. You see the cave, the cavern, the tunnel. It basically opens up, and there is a gap into it, and it seems to going down. And you stand at the precipice of this tunnel. You see there is a path going to the left and a path going to the right. And this path right in front of you, there is a gap.
Okay, okay. Like there's a literal gap there that like
Yeah, imagine you're on a fork, and the main point of that fork is gone.
okay, so it's like endless abyss.
Are you peering down to
Yeah,
see?
Where's
I'll
my
peer down.
character now? Where's my character token? Hang
Click at your character sheet and bring it out here.
on. Alright.
You look down. It's a little dark. It seems to go. Looks like it's going for 60 feet.
Okay, so
Looks like there is looks like there's an end to it, but looks like it's a 60 feet drop.
I'll look at the size of the passage and I'll turn to look at Jeremy and I'll look at the size of the passage again. Look at Jeremy again. I decide like this is not going to happen. So I squeeze past Jeremy. I go like here. And then I walk up like towards where I found the rock feather, and I'm going to like
Mm-hmm.
go look over here, see if there's a
Okay.
way out.
Okay. First of all, as you pass through this region,
Hmm?
this fork,
Hmm?
okay, right here in front of your eyes, you see on the wall more chains,
Hmm.
more bones. Doesn't look like feathers, but looks like more bones
Hmm. And you
tied
said
out
there's an
very
opening
old.
here, right?
This opening, I mean, this opening came over here.
There's an opening in the ceiling here somewhere. You mentioned.
Yeah, here, this side, this side. Yeah.
Oh, there.
So
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, the area was hidden, so that's why I pointed down there. But as you look over here, you come over here and you take a little turn. You see more of this stuff, man. More on bones on the sides, more of the stuff on bones and everything. So as you approach over here, right here, you see on top of you there is a 4 foot diameter, an opening. There's you look above, looks like just like the cage, the metal cage that was
Yeah.
here,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
exactly like this. So
Yeah.
you see these vents and these holes, like a cage of sorts, and you look above. Looks like it's a random bazaar or something. You see some tents up in the air. You see some things. Something is cooking. You see some. You smell different kind of spices and fragrances.
Okay. So I'll yell out immediately. Actually, how tall is this place? Like, would I be able to, like, if I stretch, would I be able to push aside the vent and like haul myself out?
It's 15 feet. So if you get on the back of Jeremy, it could be possible.
Okay. So fine. Then I'll yell out like right now, and I'll yell, "Hoy! Is there anyone out there? We need help. Like, I've got two injured people in here." Hello.
Uh, make okay. How should I say? Okay, what check would be to see? Make a constitution check. I don't know. You are yelling. You are using your breath to the diaphragm and lungs to yell out as far as you can.
Huh. Okay.
Make a constitution check here. How good your lungs and diaphragm. Yeah, they're decent. Yeah, decent. You don't smoke, but this place is pretty enclosed. You yell out at the top of your tongue. You look like you feel like, "Hmm, hello, is everyone there? We need help." You yell it for 2 times, and yeah, doesn't look like it's loud enough to reach top. I
Nice.
feel like if someone is standing right at the top of you, they might be able to hear you. Maybe what
Okay.
you need is help of your friends to jump, or maybe
Yeah,
Jeremy.
that's what I'm thinking. So
Yeah.
I'll run back to Jeremy and I'll tap him on the foot. Like, just I'm not even going to climb up. I'm just gonna tap him on the foot and I'm going to point this way. Like, basically I'm going to like point this way and like run this way. I'm hoping he'll follow me.
Yeah, he does. You've made a good contact with him, good bond with him, and yeah, he again for the third time he reverses Maruti Jeremy Suzuki, and he reverses and he goes, and
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is it.
I'll ask him, like, I'll stand here and I'll like urge him on, like, slowly to like squeeze through this place.
Yep,
ऐसे
you're
मतलब
able to.
गाड़ी रिवर्स हो रही हो तो खड़े रहते हैं ना लोग,
Yeah, yeah,
आजा
yeah.
आजा आजा,
Left ले बहुत जगह नहीं
जगह
जगह
जगह आजा
नहीं
आजा,
जगह, नहीं जगह, बहुत जगह
नहीं लग रहा आजा, नहीं लग रहा आजा.
नहीं.
Oh
So
shit.
you tell him, he basically lets his senses, he doesn't, he lets your words be the guide of his movement, and he listens to you, and he once hits his back on the ceiling. He's like, ouch, 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 and then he hits himself on this side.
Hey,
Oh,
how did
sorry.
he teleport over there?
No, that was me moving the icon.
Okay.
So he hits himself here, he hits himself here, he himself here. So yeah, he himself 3 4 times, and the last time when he hits himself here, you feel like, yep, this is, if this keeps happening, he's probably gonna a good 6 to 8 feet of tile is gonna fall from onto us. But yeah, it's manageable enough, and he goes over here, and yeah, he squeezes through. He closes his arms and legs as much as he can, and yeah, like a snake burrowing through the tunnels, he comes under the vent
Okay.
point, and yeah, you
Yeah,
stood
I'll
on it.
I'll tap him to like let him stop.
Yeah, yeah.
And now I'll climb up and like I'll try to push at the vent, like see if I can move it.
Make a strength check. Does not look like it's properly moving at one touch, but probably you could be able to jar it with some strength.
Oh my.
Yeah, you
Oh.
apply some to it. You have the power and the size of your huge friend with you, and you tap him, and he also, goes in sync with you, and you push it. Yeah, looks like it's jam. Look like it's an opening to a sewer or sorts, and yeah, it's jam. It's either jammed or locked. You are not able to peer through this metallic
Uh,
vent.
you said there's a bazaar and whatnot. Like, at least I said I can
Yeah,
hear and smell things from a bazaar.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So do I see this bazaar outside?
You see tents and tents.
Tents, right? Yeah.
You
But
do.
basically, yeah, this vent is like like a sewer vent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, I'll I'm jammed, right? Uh, okay. I'll hop off his back and I'll try to like I'll see what's beyond.
Perception check.
Huh?
Make a perception check as you try to see
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
things.
Uh,
Renki, your friend patches you up a little bit. He blows warm air through the cotton, and he uses the warm cotton onto
oh,
it.
what is with my
And
roles today, man?
yeah, he's been very nice to you, like a very good friend. He It hits you. Huh? This thing is front of me, my friend, and I just saw this thing going in front of me. It hits you. Whatever you whatever you were looking at, it was probably not a hallucination. You put two and two together. You were not alone. What you were going through, Victor was with you. You were not hallucinating.
So do I understand what this is?
Hmm. Okay.
Mr. DM,
Yeah, bro.
may I use my real life knowledge of flowers? Because flowers are amazing.
Do you have fennel with you? Do
Do
you
I have
generally have? I think you have a medical kit with you, so I will allow you to have some basic things that you want to carry with you. So since you have this information with you, I
great?
would assume your character would also have these things with you. So yeah, if you want to make something for a tea for your friends, yeah, I'll let you do that. Yeah, no worries.
Passion flower. It's great
Yeah,
for the eye. That's all I know. It's also good for HD.
Ooh.
Wee!
स्टाइल फ्रेज
Flowers.
के मुताबिक सौंफ के 21 फायदे उपयोग और नुकसान फेनल सीड्स सौंफ बेनिफिट्स यूसेस एंड साइड इफेक्ट्स इन
Uh,
हिंदी आमतौर पर
I don't know if it's like exactly you make it into like a liquid and pour it into their eye, or you make them it. Mm,
it was your proposition, so I would let you be the guide of that. However you want. Is
I'll
it
assume that
you
you have
consume?
to like turn it into a liquid and pour it into their eye. That's probably
You
what you have.
do have water skin with you, so and you do have alchemy stuff with you, and Renki cleans it very thoroughly and quite often, so you can use the kit and probably do something. Or since it's what your idea, you can use some of the tools that you have on you.
Okay.
So yeah, do you have anything on you, some toolkit or something? If not, then I would assume how you naturally gather food and make stuff out of it. You have to do it like that. Just use your hands and uh, just wrap the bandages. Like a mortar pestle, squish the flour and just grind it into a paste, and then dissolve that into the water, something like that. Okay.
Does Renki doesn't have what's it called a pestle? What's a pestle?
You
Yeah.
want a
A
pistol?
kit would have a pestle. A pestle, the mortar and pestle. Like imagine someone is grinding masale and something.
Yeah, yeah. I
That.
mean, the alchemy kit would definitely have that.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
Yeah. Go ahead, make a dexterity check. That would be your d20 plus your dex. Sadly, you don't have much proficiency with using it, so we'll just keep it at 11. Okay. with a +3. Okay, yeah, you are able to cook something that you are not necessarily proud of, but looking at what the situation demands, urgency, you are very urgent and very stand fast, and you are able to concoct this paste and dissolve into the water skin that you have, and you feed it to your friend. Yeah, yeah, Renki, yeah. Your friend brings out this liquid which is slightly warm, slightly it gets under your throat. It feels like, imagine you have you consumed a long hair that's, that stays up in your throat and, irritates you. You feel like that for a moment, but you trust your friend. He says it's good for your eyes and uh, bloodshot eyes. So, yep.
So do I snap out of it? What is the...
Yes, yes, you would if there was something to snap out of. Out of,
Okay.
you're not hallucinating.
So, what visually happens? Does it like vanish before my eyes, or what is...
Oh, you mean the potion that you consumed?
No, no, no. The that, what do you say, that 20 foot to whatever being that I saw in front of me.
Yeah, it just hits you, and then everything goes dim in front of you. Like I said, no. So the spell looks like the effect of spell has whatever it was, the potion or whatever the thing it was, the extra sense that you had. As soon as that things hit you, and because it hits you, it hurts your head. You starts to burst, your vein starts to burst, and you start to bleed out your ears and your eyes. That's when the effect is over.
Okay.
But you do the intelligence check, you realize it was not hallucinating.
Okay.
You and your friend shared this thing, whatever it was.
Okay.
And as you, Adina, are doing this thing, you're treating his wounds and creating this tea for him. Your friend Nick says, "Well, aren't you really megalomaniac? Aren't you little pickles in a bunch? I mentioned, didn't I? Go on a proper top of a hill, relax, and then have it."
I I don't have... I
It was a potion of ethereal sight, and you wasted it in a sewer. I
ethereal
mean,
sight. Can you
from
see my
scale of a
ears bleeding?
yeah, that I do not know about, my friend. Did you
I
try to grab? Did you
Anyway,
try to grab the, or did the jellyfish grab you in a funny way?
I don't know.
Yeah, that,
I don't have time for this to explain what I witnessed, what I saw. I just need... Victor is still in need. Uh, Adina, you've done a wonderful job in getting me out of that. I need to do something. I need to do the same thing, and I'll aid Adina in making another thing for Victor
go
immediately.
ahead,
Yay!
make another roll, and this time the master is helping you. So make a dexterity check and add a +2 proficiency. Or do you want to take the charge, Renki?
I can
I
take the
I
charge
think
if I'm
proficiency.
sane enough.
Oh yeah,
I
you're
mean,
tired and
take less damage, so you are sane, obviously.
Okay.
You are not hallucinating. I think since it's your alchemy tool, you should only get proficiency, not him.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I
go
am
ahead, make.
proficient with alchemy tools though.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I think you should roll, and
Okay.
else it will only be advantage
yeah, I
check.
could like aid you and tell you
Yeah,
how
perfect.
Yeah,
to do
Perfect.
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
Make,
aid me.
make your
Yeah.
dexterity check. He's aiding you, so add advantage, and since you are proficient with the tool, so dex plus proficiency.
Oh my god.
So that's 5 + 2, 7. You had a +5, and you
My
rolled a 2.
god. Oh my god. I think the shock just is not helping me.
It's a little hard trying to compose your hands as the blood flows through your head and your ear. It's little hard for you to, calm down. Your
Kind of
hands are
makes
shaking.
sense.
Yeah, kind of makes sense. You are in a, like, imagine a bull hitting you on a point blank range, and then someone told you, "Cool, put this needle through this hole."
Yeah.
It's very hard. It's just shaking. You're
I'll
not able to
I'll
properly work.
I'll tell Adina while my hands are shaking. Adina, uh, it's I. Can you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not able to. I can't even grind this properly. It's not helping me. Let me just lie down here for a second.
Okay.
Victor, how are
Poor
you
Victor.
feeling?
I already told you. I'm just breathing it out, dude. It's this. Fucked. I did vicious mockery on myself. How much worse am I gonna feel?
Yeah. You are laying down, you are not even moving properly, you just feel like, yep, this is probably this is probably
Yeah, that's
something I
the.
should think.
This is how I always somehow imagine my end. Me using vicious mockery on myself and like feeling myself
Yeah.
choke.
I'll do something to stabilize him. Sorry, give him an extra push, I guess.
Mhm.
I'll put my hand on his chest and feel where his heart is and give him false life.
Go ahead, yeah. Please also throw the blurb. I think it's temporary HP, right? Or is it,
It's temporary HP. Just to give him some time.
yeah, to
So
take
that
a proper.
Adina can do this properly. And then my hands are not shaking.
Yeah.
I can probably guide him. Maybe I'll aid him through the process.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do false life at level 1.
Yeah, roll a 1d4.
Wait, it's not rolling? Why is it not rolling?
I think you clicked at the thought button. It throws
Okay,
the text into the chat.
I'll do 1d4. Sure. Oof.
Yeah, you feel
1d4,
better.
1d4 plus 4 temporary HP.
That's 4. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You feel a
So
little
5.
better, like 5 hit points of whatever, like 1/5 of your vigor. You feel like is coming back to you. And as you sit, try to cast the spell on this friend of yours who's been through the same gruesome experience as you have. You get you see his face, and it's like he's more vibrant than usual. His color is red color of his skin. For a moment, you feel like you can differentiate every cell from the other. You feel like there's 12 different kinds of red color on his face.
Oh
You look at
God,
his
no.
eyes. You look at his eyes. Well, his eyes is comprised of dozens and dozens and thousands of cones and spheres and cylinders, and every one of those cylinders have their own color. And you look into his eyes and you feel like, wow, you blink and you back into oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. The spells, the whatever the thing was, the portion of ethereal side, oh shit, it seems to be coming back. Now that to take a moment to heal and take care of your wounds, it feels like the potion, both Victor, you and Renki. It starts with you, Victor, but in a moment, Renki, you also feel like, it's on. You feel like you are gliding, like imagine you are on the moon. You can
I feel like
glide.
my DM is inside a well.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Did he go? Did he ascend?
Yeah,
What's
yes.
happening?
Well, he descended.
It is good one.
No, no, no. The potion of ethereal starts.
Oh, he has actually
Is
ascended back to us.
finally.
क्या हुआ? What happened? Was it gone?
No, no, you were descended to a well.
Yes. Your voice was very
Wait.
muffled,
Oh, okay.
going away from
Wa-
us.
Was it something like this? Something like this.
You have to say more than something like this.
No, I think I might have put my hand in front of the mic. Maybe that was it.
Maybe, but I don't think it's normal now.
Okay. Yeah, so Victor and Renki, after you take a moment, you are healed up a little bit. You feel like your senses are back. You have taken a breather. Yeah, the potions effect seems to be back. You seems you're back on. You're here. You're present with your friends. You look around. Your friends are there. Their clothes, their everything, every small detail on their clothes and everything. You're able to see that little tear that Elwyn's shoulder pads have. You're able to see that little tear that's on the rest of your friends. You feel like your senses, your sight are able to peer through things. Renki, please make a Arcana check for me. You asked if I know what it was, so please make an Arcana check. Yeah, ethereal plane. So for a moment you were able to connect and see through the ethereal plane. Ethereal plane is something that overlaps our current world, but it's also more than that. Ethereal plane is everything which is in between space. Well, space is everything. So what is between the space itself, between the atoms, and that's where ethereal is. So what you saw was glimpses of what exists in other layers of this reality. Not different world, but what basically basically you were seeing the world as an image. You saw the whole depth of it, and that's how people define a theory plane.
Hmm. So I will just say that I'll look at Nick and I'll say that where did you get this from? What?
So am I awake?
Yeah. You were always awake, bro. You were just hit very bad.
So I'm healed, right?
Technically, it's a temporary HP,
It's a
so एक
temporary
घंटे में
HP, yeah.
So I'm gonna be
घंटे
like,
में चले जाएगा.
Oh, for an hour, you have that
But
temporary.
I'm gonna
yeah,
turn back like as I'm like going through the passage trying to see what is there. I'm gonna turn back like very worriedly, like what the hell happened to these guys now?
what the fuck was that? What did Nick? What did he? Okay, I'm sorry. Manners. I'm sorry. I'm rude. Hi. Sorry, Nick. What was that?
you wanted some drug, right? You wanted an experience. I gave you an experience, and that's why I told you to be calm. You know where you were right now.
If anything had a definition of where heaven was, that's what it seemed like. But
I know.
the
You were in the
definition,
place.
but the
You
definition
were
of
in the
heaven,
place.
what everybody seems to doesn't. That's not it. That's all I will say.
You know where you're gonna be in 5 minutes from now, groaning in pain when my foot is up your ass. Sorry. That was rude as well. Sorry.
Okay, so at this point, Elwyn's going to come back and like stand in front of like Jeremy, looking up at you guys with her hands on her hips, and she's going to say, "You're finally awake."
Seems to be.
Oh no! Oh my
No, no.
god! Nice.
Well, it seems you finally awake.
Oh shit.
Awake,
So
yes.
Yeah.
You were in a place where dreams are reality.
Yeah.
You were in a place.
It looks like you were trying to cross the border.
so I'm going. My god. I'm going to just.
Unbelievable to make Skyrim references in this game.
I know. So I'm going to.
Know what you just consumed. Could have probably sold that and would never had to work a single day in your life. I mean, that was a great experience. Put up my ass. I would like to see you try.
No, man. I'm all
It's
out
not,
of mean
it's not worth
spirit.
it. Yeah, it's not worth it, man.
No, it's not
Wow.
worth it indeed.
I never thought I'll
Wow.
see the day Victor saying that he's out of mean spirit. Holy shit. But it makes sense. Ah,
When I
it's a
said
headache.
I'm in a town, I'm in this carnival to look for someone. I was trapped in this body and in that exact place.
So
Now
you're
imagine that.
you're in
Imagine
the
that.
ethereal plane right now?
No, no, I was trapped there without a body.
Ah,
This is not my body. I was trapped there. And all I wanted was to come to this town to find the lady of the carnival who can give me back my body.
I don't understand.
So a foot up my ass is exactly the definition I would use for the people who have found who put me
so
in that position.
are you telling me that you need a this body that you have now is not the body that you want? It's because you're here. I can see you.
I'm not a man, I'm a machine.
You're
I
saying the
don't
metaphorical foot up your ass has to be removed.
Well,
I am saying the rage that's behind me has to swallow the people who put me in this.
there's a
The
rage
vengeance is
behind
what you're
you.
seeking.
But who are you raging against?
The machine. Is
Yep. That's a pen raging against the machine. Yep.
Well then.
So the last episode was Metal Heart. This is going to be Rage Against the Machine. Yep.
Oof.
Megaswap, it's your job now. Please, let's rename the. I'm gonna rename Rage Against the Machine. See, this is why I wait for things sometimes not to name them myself because they yeah. I'm gonna do it right now. So yeah, Candlekeep with 25. Rage.
Rage against the machine.
yeah. If you had named it before and it
Yep.
would have come up right now, I'd be like, that's the name of the episode.
Yep, that's why we don't do this. Yep. Now imagine if we went to the Takeshi's castle or the archer thingy, or if we went into the tunnel and not do this thing, the drug we did. The point would be of the title would be useless because it would not have come up. So sometimes I don't name the things.
Hmm.
I see. So that's how it's gonna be. All right, we get the pattern now.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Okay, so we are stuck with. So we have. Elwyn, come up. We need help here. We have several quests that we might embark on.
Uh-huh.
One is obviously getting this iguana to the vegetation.
Yes.
Second is helping Nick get a metaphorical foot up out of his ass. And third, which arguably the most important one, is going to the sea.
Going to the sea.
Yes, I must
Why
agree.
suddenly?
Because Renki agrees.
It felt like these guys were swimming through
I
the
mean,
space.
of course he agrees. You guys were out of it together.
Yeah, so
Think
just
about
But
it.
how?
Why?
But
Just-
Oh, yeah.
Elvin, hear me out. How is it possible that the both of us saw the exact same thing at the
It's
exact
because
same
you
time?
drank the exact same garbage.
Elvin, did you know there is more sand in the galaxy than there are stars in the ocean?
Oh my
I
god.
take 5 seconds to like go over those words.
And suddenly Nick says, I hate sand. It's coarse and it get everywhere.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah, it gets everywhere, man. It ruins great movements between two characters.
Oh my god.
Did you know that we'll never get to the sea or wherever the hell you want to go if we don't get out of this bloody sewer?
No, I agree with that. So, Nick, I'm afraid Democratic Party has elected Yoquest as the third. So if you would want to tag along with us when we deliver iguana to its vegetation, head out to the sea, and then we come back and get the metaphorical foot up your ass, out of your ass.
My friend, I think there's a misunderstanding. The foot is not up my ass. The foot is against someone's ass in the future. It's coming. They don't even realize that it's coming.
Do you mean that tall tower that was looking down on us? That's coming?
What
Wait, so
tower?
it's in the future. I mean, then there's no problem, right? We can complete these two things and then get back to it eventually.
He kind of ignores what you were saying, Grandpa, Victor, and he looks at you, Adina, and he says, "Your friend. Where's your friend?
Oh, my friend.
I want him to reverse this." Or he says, "I want her to reverse this."
Reverse? Adina, you have friends?
Hey, now let's not get into sensitive topic.
Sorry, that was rude. Adina, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm obviously joking, Adina. You have 3 friends right here.
Yes. Yes, we're all friends. Renki, we're friends, right?
After what we
I
went
mean,
through?
it doesn't. Of course, it doesn't mean I'm friends with everyone over here. But go on.
I feel a small stab in my heart.
I feel tension there in the air. What's happening?
I think we'll have to talk, Elwyn.
There seems to be
I think we need to.
Elwyn, we need to talk.
Elwyn, we need to
Can
talk.
I?
there seems to be miscommunication now here. With the-
All those hugs under your armpits.
Oh my
Did they
God.
mean nothing to you?
calm down, Renki. That's just how she is. She doesn't mean any.
I was bleeding from my ears.
Yes,
And
yes.
I was running around trying to help.
She did. She helped us. No matter what the way you see it, she did help us.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not us.
She
It's
might
not
say
us.
things-
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's probably this beast is not the friend yet. That's perfectly all right. Oh, what am I saying? Oh, of course, Elvin is not friends with Nick. Of course. That's what she means.
Of course, that's what I meant.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't think. I didn't even consider Nick as a part of the party. Oh, I'm sorry, Nick. That was rude. That was insensitive. Sorry.
Wow,
you're part
this
of
is the fourth time I'm hearing you being so polite. What? That really affected you, huh?
Yeah, something happened. I can't talk much about it. I can't explain it, but-
Holy shit. Man, I think we need to open up on our feelings like this. I've never seen this side of you.
Yeah, I mean it's cool, man. And like I think it's all the past trauma that makes us suppress things. But it's cool now. It's a safe space. If anybody wants to talk it out, just go, man. Nobody's judging you.
Does anyone have a? That's such a rude.
Does anybody have?
Does anybody have a rope?
Yeah. I do.
Swear I won't for bondage.
You want to put a rope on who?
Nobody.
Okay, I'll just give it to you.
Oh my god.
So, from the thundering. Okay, got it. So, I'm going to. So let me get this straight. I get your urgency, and we're here, Victor. I think since we're here, we should just clear the nearest destination. I think going to the ocean is going to be a long way from here.
Oh no, definitely. I think this the the intention of Elwyn is the most noble, and that's the one we should go for, right?
That is
that's
true.
yeah.
That is true.
I'm gonna help my robot.
I mean,
Uh,
to be honest, the sea thing is more of my selfish desire because I have never really been to the sea. So
Oh, you.
honestly, the altruistic thing is what we
Hey
should go for,
man,
not.
I haven't been to the sea. I only read it in books.
Yeah,
Damn.
I sure would always like. I sure would want to go there.
Is that why we both saw?
Could be, could be. It's like one of those deepest, literally deepest
Desires?
Yeah.
I swear, I suppose. I've only bought fish from the thing, and that's how I ended up like this because I always wanted to be in water. But I suppose.
Most of the fish we used to get were from gutter, and they were mutated monstrosities.
Oh, those were
Are you talking
leftovers.
about, are you talking about Renki?
Oh,
But no.
we're talking about both of us.
Yeah.
so wait, so Elwyn.
So wait, Renki is the mutated fish.
No.
Okay. I think I misunderstood.
Hey
Okay.
man, at this point, if that's the thing, that's a compliment at this point.
So Elwyn is your a crate thingy, a thingamaboober, thingy.
I guess so. He's a
Can
he's a
I
friend indeed and a
break-
friend in need.
can I break it with the scythe? So good at it. I can do it. Can I like just repeatedly throw the scythe at it? Great. Is that allowed? Is that illegal? Am I breaking the law?
Sorry, what are you doing again? You are using the scythe to what?
To attack the crate that they're or whatever. The thingy that they're screaming at someone. I wanna open it by breaking it.
Wait, at
By-
Nick or what? Who?
For here.
Oh, you want to put the scythe inside in the beast?
No!
Okay.
The place that the Elwyn's trying to get to. I wanna break it open.
Oh, you want to break open? Okay. You want to break open the cage that is blocking the way. Fine. That's what he to get out of basically. Got it.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Okay.
That's actually a pretty good
Okay.
idea.
Okay, go ahead, make a attack roll. I suppose you are trying to attack the cage so the metal breaks. So, okay, yeah, that's 18. Yep, okay. So you hit the scythe, you hit the cage with the scythe, and you hit so good, like and like someone is sculpting eyes very carefully, and you just come and you're like, okay, carnage is on, and you bring out your scythe and you just slice through the eye sculpture. Metaphorically, you slice through the cage, and yeah, it takes a good amount of dent damage. You see 3 or 4 of the metallic tubes cut away into two. I mean, it did some damage to the structure of the cage, the lower part of the sewer covering. But yeah, let's see what happens. Elwyn, as you are very close to it, you jump out for a second, seeing that scythe is your friend is just attacking this area with the scythe. You turn 2-3 feet to the left and kneel down. It did hit the cage. You feel like you heard some noise of metal clanking. But yeah, go ahead if you want to check out if it's broken or not. Looks like the cage is closed for now, but probably something happened.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm content to like be where I am.
Okay.
Going to like go check the cage out. I'm sure they'll broken.
Okay. Adina, take your token out. Yeah. Elvin, he meant the cage that's above you, the metallic part.
Oh, Okay, I thought you meant.
No, 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 no.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Then yeah, I'll take a look, see whether it looks like sufficiently mangled.
Yeah, looks like it's busted open from 3 4 places, but the cage is still closed. The sewer ending is still closed.
Hmm. Okay, so I'll get up on top of Jeremy again and I'll give it another shove.
You shove it, and two of the metallic appendages come down, the straight metallic tubes that were the crisscross pattern basically. It's now open enough that you can put your arm through the cage and reach the surface. You
Okay.
can touch the ground or whatever by putting your hand through it, but it's not big enough that your head can go through it, or your body, or Jeremy's body.
Right. So I'll
Do I
try to
need
like I'll try to like I'll how to say jam my shoulder like below the part that that hasn't come off yet, and like I'll try to give a good shove to it. Right.
Make a strength check.
Shove. On.
Nice.
Yeah, as you put a shove through it, you feel 3 4 of those appendages, the metallic tubes that were dented by the scythe. They also start to break away, like a metal piece that's rusted, and as you put enough force, it feels like oh, it starts to break apart the appendages, and now you feel like your head could probably pop through it, but you have to be careful, or the metal might hit you on the skin or ear as you pop your head out.
Yeah. So I want to like remove the whole thing altogether
Yeah.
before trying this.
Can
Uh,
I aid him with
Can we all like attack it at once?
can I aid him while prying it open using telekinesis with
No,
mage
that would.
hand?
Yeah, go ahead. uh how are you doing it? Are you trying to uh stop the openings by the mage hand, or like what are you trying to do?
I'm try so he's pushing force to pry it open, right?
Uh-huh.
So probably Elwyn will feel like against his palms as an invisible force pressing down to give him more strength.
him.
So
Bruh.
her, sorry. Giving her that strength
Gender
to, yeah,
aspect.
what do you say, to push the bars further.
Go ahead, make a sense check.
All right. Wait, me or him?
Him.
Yeah, yeah.
If you would have told
Okay.
this before, I would have given advantage to Elvin, but
Chalega.
yeah.
You want me to do a
Now,
strength check on telekinesis? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, whatever it is, I think it's better than a 0.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, you give him a little tug, you give him a little force. You feel like it's gonna pop up the metallic sheet, and all of you, like your whole body might be able to fit through it, and you feel like it's coming, and the force is good enough that you feel the full 8 foot 6 foot cage starts to feels like it starts to cave away and starts to open up, but yeah, it's too heavy. It was for a moment you felt like it's gonna open up and you can climb out, but no, the weight is too much, and after 1 or 2 seconds of struggling, the weight is too overbearing for even a spectral hand to control, and yeah, it just falls down again. Arachnid, you feel like, yeah, you if you can, mm, at best you're so slender, you might be able to put your head inside and look at the ground, like imagine someone coming from the sewer gutter opening and putting their heads out, but your whole shoulders and body, you feel like it's impossible. You have tried, your friend have tried, your Adina friend with scythe have tried. Looks like the opening is not huge enough to sorry guys, 17 and 18 doesn't cut it.
Okay, can I
damage.
inspect the inspect the rods and figure if acid will melt it?
I mean, it's metal. It definitely looks like mass. It could melt it. Yeah.
Okay, so then I'll cast acid splash on it.
Okay. Before that, I would say most of the structural damage has already done into it. So looks like if you do it, it's gonna be the area which is controlling the ceiling onto it, and yeah, it might bring everything down.
It might bring everything down.
Yeah.
Then we should all huddle.
Okay, that's not good.
Do you want to do it? Do you want to cast itself?
So I'll just tell this to the party that seeing the structure of this place, it seems if I do manage to open this gate, it's going to cause
Yeah, it's like
structural
you're opening.
damage. It might cave
Yeah,
us
it's like
in.
yeah, it's like you're throwing a 60 foot of ray of splash onto it. So there's very less control. Like it's not like a laser
Hmm.
at you aiming at one point. So if you
Hmm.
do it like in a 5 foot, 5 foot width and 60 foot length, it's gonna be huge barrage of acid.
Hmm.
So there's it's a precise work that you want to do, but with this spell, it's gonna be chaos. So
Could I? Okay. I mean, since my telekinesis is kind of what do you say, invisible, could I attempt to control it kind of with it'll be difficult, but if I could control it with telekinesis and not like affect the foundation as it sprays, like I'll just put a force on top. It's an invisible mage hand, so I can probably.
yeah, you did try that, but it looked like the weight is too much for the mage hand to control.
No, no, no.
Uh,
I'm not using it to pry it open. I'm using the mage hand
uh-huh.
as a force to not affect the foundation. So when I when I spray the acid splash.
Sure, you can do that at one region. The spectral hand is exactly like it says, a hand. So 4 5 inches in diameter. This thing splashes for 5 feet. So what is 5 inch compared to 5 foot? Because that's what's going on. You can support for 5 inches of a region, but the spells affect 5 foot. So you might be able to stop 5% of the place from foundation from not melting, but the other metal will. And
Hmm.
so let me know the final thing, man.
Okay, I'll just inform this that this is a risk, and I don't think my mage hand can support the.
Aren't there people on the surface though? Wait, this is actually a bad idea.
Hmm. Anybody got any ideas?
Even you do see the path is going to your left also.
Yeah. So I did roll up like a 1 on perception before, but at least like
Yeah,
you could have removed the fog for it, right?
yeah, that's why. Yeah. So you
Ooh,
look like the
can my
path is
dog
going.
eat it?
I
Can you
mean,
wanna eat it?
sure.
He's made of metal. Maybe he can try.
Okay, lockjaw. Use that jaw.
While they're doing that,
It's snack time.
I'm going to tie the rope around my side.
So imagine a 6 foot of marble. Oh, sorry, 6 foot of metallic uh, mismatch. You know how in jails you have these bars, right? So imagine horizontal and vertical bars, like it was in the previous photo. So I would say about 8 or 12 inches of it is open now.
Hmm.
So what do you want to aim for? The foundation or where there is already an opening
So
in the.
where there is already an opening, lockjaw will start working his way from there to open
Okay.
the hole bigger.
Okay,
You got this, Lovejaw. Come
sure.
on.
Make a
Wait. Does this affect anyone else or does it?
okay. What do you want to roll for this? Sleight of hand or just normal dexterity check? Okay, yeah, make a normal dexterity check.
For Lockjaw?
Yeah, to see how eloquently he's doing it. If he
Oh,
doesn't do it eloquently,
okay.
it's gonna be
Can I
mess. Yeah,
get an advantage?
you can't give advantage to a dog while he's eating
What
stuff.
is this?
If only I
So
could. That's
You
18.
can't give
as
advantage to a dog while he's eating metal. Amazing, dude.
Wow.
yeah. So the first hindrance that you have is how to put Jeremy on a pedestal that he's able to eat something that's 15 foot up in the air. So all of you get aside and put the only 150, the 350 foot pound dog on Jeremy. Jeremy is having trouble fully supporting the weight of it, but he nudges along as Elvis stands there to pat him and tell him it's gonna be okay in a couple of seconds. Uh, the guy goes for the first time, tries to gnaw it off. He's not successful. He goes to bite it for the second time. He's not successful. He gets enraged a little. He gets mad. He starts to swipe off. He just hits the edges of the part that's already open. And he goes in, tries for the fourth time with his hand, and is try to leech his claws onto the edges of the metallic beam that's now opened enough for a human head or a humanoid head to pass through. He holds to the edges and very angrily gnaws onto it. You see the metal breaking, and along with the foundation, the marble foundation stops to also starts to cave in, and uh, Elwyn, Renki, the doggy, Jeremy, and Adina, everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Not me.
As the cage comes back.
Yeah, I think never mentioned you came closer, so I would say you were 6 to 10 feet behind. So yeah,
Cool, cool.
yeah,
Uh,
okay. Lockjaw and Renki.
yeah, I'm doing it.
I'll roll for Jeremy. Uh,
Okay, that's for Lockjaw.
okay, give me a second too. Let me change the GM role to public view. Where the fuck is? Where are
I
the
am okay. Then
monsters?
Ah,
Okay,
the
you are in a cave
the father
with.
and son duo. Anime
You
style
are in a cave.
dodges everything.
Okay. Give me a moment. Sorry. Okay. 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 He has a zero plus zero. Okay.
believe in you.
Can everyone see what I rolled?
No.
No.
Why is it still showing in the GM?
What
Yeah,
is it? What did you roll?
he rolled a 13 and a 15, so 13 basically. Why am I counting the advantage? He rolled a 13. So uh, everyone who rolled a 13, oh, so technically even Ankylosaurus, okay. Everyone who rolled 13 saved, so they only take, let me roll.
It's a structure and it's falling on us. Let's just hope it doesn't do like 6d8 or something.
I rolled a 12 on a 12. So everyone who rolled 13 and above takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Anyone who rolls 11 or 12 or lower takes full 12 points of damage.
Said half of 12?
Yeah, you take 6 points of damage. Everyone who rolls 13 and better. So except I think Lockjaw. Lockjaw takes the full 12 points of damage. Everyone else takes 6 points of damage.
Oh,
Ow.
Doesn't
Lockjaw was 15
Oh yeah,
before.
is my husband okay?
Yeah, they were in the back.
Thought you meant
Like,
only over here, not like the whole facility.
no, no, no. It's just like these 6 8 foot. This
Okay,
six
good.
of you. Basically, the marble, the metal breaks in, and as the metal is teared away from the foundation, the slab of marble just breaks and caves in, and yeah, it starts to fall down, and yeah, you take either 6 or 12 points of damage, and yeah, this place seems to have the marble on the ground and around you. Uh, Lockjaw is not dexterous enough to go away. So again, uh, his third limb this time now gets punctured. So both of his hind paws and one of his front paw. 4 out of 3 limbs of him seems to be punctured in pain, broken by force. It's like a pet whose 3 limbs are out of commission, and he's just throwing himself with one. Yeah, as you do that, as all of you reel back from it, Elvin, yeah, this place seems to open up a little. Here's another turn.
Come again?
As you get away from the reflex of this thing following near you,
Yeah.
you get a little side and you see this thing's opening up to another
Yeah, but before
opening.
that, I want to just comfort Jeremy. Like the thing has fallen on him, and he's probably scared. So I want to check up on.
Okay.
Probably made a lot of noise as well, right?
Yeah.
You guys don't like.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll.
I
Can I roll
uh,
something to comfort him?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Make an animal handling check. Yeah, this is his home, his place. Uh, so he is a little bit feeling better with whatever happening. Probably he's accustomed to things, just the foundations breaking up or something like that. It looks like Renki and Renpai wants the session to close end, which is okay, a little early, but okay.
Why?
Uh,
Why?
I can't
I've
do
I
been
don't
here.
that.
know.
We've been here since 8:30, dude.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I mean, still it's 12:05, bro. We
Today I
usually play
can't,
till
yeah.
2.
Today I cannot do it.
No,
I mean,
no,
you guys
I get
can
it.
continue, but I cannot. Not today.
क्या हो गया? जाना है?
हाँ जाना है रे.
No, no, all good, all good, all good. Uh, I would say as you reel back from this impact of this bludgeoning you reel back in and you saw this opening. You go and comfort your friend who's feeling okay. He's accustomed to things not working uh, by the books in this place. And rightly said, Elwyn, it does create a lot of voice.
Lot of noise. Yeah.
And around you, behind you in this direction, about 40 50 feet or maybe 30 feet or something, you hear some scuttling noises
Where? Where?
coming from this place. Not exactly here, but like 30 feet, 50 feet. I'm
From
gonna
from
reveal
here.
next.
From here.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Imagine 30 feet in this direction.
Okay. So I'll tell them like,
So like, yeah.
guys,
So
I
you
hear.
if this scuttling noise,
Yeah, I hear. Oh, there's some growling also.
yeah.
I hear some scuttling and growling coming from that direction.
And as you take a step back, as you're comforting everyone, telling everyone, you see in front of you a rhinoceros, rhinoceros. Wow, I'm also tongue tied. It's too late. I'm also tongue tied. A rhino appears in front of you, and it like you I will say you were here when you see this, and that's when you go back a little, like instinctively you want to see what's happening. You step after consoling Jeremy, you take a step in front of you, and you see a rhinoceros coming towards you, and you take a step back, and it looks like it's coming towards you in fit of anger or whatever, and it looks like it's coming towards you, and
Okay, so I'll quickly do a like I'll quickly try to remember whether animals might get scared like if you stand your ground and look them in the eye or something.
uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah, it depends on different temperament of different kind of
Yeah,
animals. Not
yeah. I
every.
just want to know whether what the hell am I supposed to do about this charging run?
Yeah,
Can I roll intimidation?
you would. This is where I think we should end the session. We'll start it
Sure.
next because these guys wanna take a early dropout. So yeah, I think we should continue this session together. So yeah, man, you see this rhino coming towards you. Looks like he's charging like a bull in a Mexican pit. Uh, but the scuttling noises you hear sounded like there's more of them or something else, or you, it sounds more than just a rhinoceros. Maybe two rhino, maybe three, maybe something else is there, but it sounds more than a rhino, and the voices are basically scuttling noises of something raging and trampling its foot. And that's where we'll end our session. I thought we could play till 4.5 hours. We didn't complete this arc, but I think it will be the next session.
Chalega,
Everyone,
yaar, like never have we completed one arc in a single session.
yeah,
That
I mean,
doesn't happen.
we
Yeah.
we ended up the drugs also, so then recover from that and stuff like that. So yeah, yeah. Couple of things happening. Our games are never just one direction. They are like omnidirection. So yeah. So yeah, we'll stop our session this time, and